Hermits Helping Hermits pre-stream, followed by Hermits Helping Hermits in about 1 hour and 6 minutes for, I don't know what day it is, probably the 30th of August. It's a Monday. Normally I just talk and I say the date while I'm trying to frantically find the music, but I can't find the music. Where's my music? Dang it. This is going poorly already. I'm sure this whole stream will be great. Here's a song I wrote. No, wait, Sean wrote this one. I can't hear it. Why isn't it playing? Oh no. Oh no, the stream is already off the rails. We don't even have... Oh my gosh. Why is there no music? Why is that not music? But if we play a different one? No. No sound at all. Why is there no sound? Okay. So now we have two problems. Normally I set up the stream while we troubleshoot, or while we don't troubleshoot the music. Okay. Well, let's just keep setting up the stream for a minute. Okay, well, we seem to have no audio still, which is why there's no music. Still working on it. But that's why we're setting up the stream.
Put the cogs into the box and then I've got another load. After a while my arms will get tired and then this job will blow. But I could be replaced by a machine that does my work in half the time. But I don't know where I'd go, 'cause I prefer putting cogs into the box. Now I've got another load. Only just a few more hours and then I'm free to go. But I can't cease in questioning if I really have a home. It makes me sick to think of it, 'cause I prefer
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. Or should I say this afternoon, noon. Welcome, one and all. If you are here for Hermits Helping Hermits, that is going to start about an hour from now. One of the things I realized is if I start my stream right when HHH starts, it's kind of chaotic because we got all the stream intro stuff to do. We got people still coming in. They're worried they missed stuff. It's just better to start the stream a little bit in advance. So, welcome, one and all. We got plenty to do. First up, I have been told that I really need to get an axe with Silk Touch on it because I've been using my Silk Touch pick to make, what do you call those? To make the mushrooms that we need. So let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so what should we call this one? Let's see. Mushroom King Dominator? Yeah, there we go. Boom. So we're going to get rid of that axe in our fourth slot there temporarily. And we're going to go over here. Good Ghost says, why is your face at the bottom? I'm putting the hot bar here in slot 8. Howdy, please direct your attention down there. If you did not know to look for me, that's where I am. Every day at 6 a.m. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time, the face camera resets to the hot bar. And then, as we hit tip-in milestones, it gets bigger. We are currently 5 away from the next face camera expansion because we got some tips during this morning's Walkabout Golf VR stream. So anyway, tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. Let's go ahead and maybe put away some of our extra fancy pickaxes and stuff. We got a whole bunch of picks right now that I was using for gathering materials earlier. And we don't necessarily need that many picks and that many shovels. So shovels that need to be repaired, picks that need to be repaired. We'll keep this Mending Silk Touch out. And we'll keep that one. Yeah. So, boom. We got our 2 picks we need. We have freed up a bunch of inventory space. It's not ideal, but it's better than it was. Oh, I do have some food that I think needs to go in the kitchen. The eggs here. Mr. DeOscar, you didn't miss it yet. HHH starts on the hour. Like 55 minutes from now. Okay. So let me make sure. The one thing we're missing is I don't have the live event chat from the Discord open. Is that showing up? There it is. Okay. Here we go. Moving that here. Ah, Mr. Lance, I'm glad you like the new setup screen. Okay. Moving my Discord around. OBS around. Okay. So, here we go. We are going to go gather some mushrooms, because we need mushroom blocks for the wall of our Castle Hohenzollern here. We have started work on the structure. Cleo has started putting in the outlines of some of the buildings. I've started work on the outer wall here. As you can see, we've got deep, what do you call it? Not deep slate. Dripstone, then mushroom, stripped oak, stripped birch, and then sandstone to kind of make the texture there. HHH plans are not known yet. We might end up doing more nether tunnel stuff. I don't know. It's Hermits helping Hermits. It's not Hermits organizing things in advance. We make it up as we go. Who is blowing up my Discord? Okay, no. Okay, just making sure it wasn't Hermit messages. Good. Alrighty. Doing well near Void. P. Jamita says, what type of videos do you watch in your spare time? Well, I really like pinball streams, because I like playing pinball in my spare time, but it's hard to get out of the house much to play pinball these days, so I watch a lot of pinball streams. Because, like, I love Minecraft, but, you know, you can't have all of your brain power all day be devoted to one thing, or you'll, like, get burned out or decay. So, pinball being very mechanical is very different from Minecraft. But, yeah. Okay. I've also tried watching some other people's VR streams to see if there's anything I could learn to make my own better. And sadly, it seems like not too much. Like, VR streaming is still so new in its infancy. Everybody's making stuff up as they go. It's always fun to learn from other people's mistakes, so you have more time to make your own. But with VR streaming, I think I'm just going to have to keep making a lot of my own mistakes. Do I know any other languages? HTML, CSS, PHP, MySQL. I'm not very good at bash scripting, but I can do enough to get by. No, don't you dare destroy my precious, precious entities on the ground. Uh-oh. Those precious entities. I need those. Those are my ticket to finishing these walls. Need mushrooms. That was not Scar. That was an actual creeper. Okay. So yeah, last stream everybody's like, Joe, you gotta make a mushroom axe. And I was like, I'll get to it eventually. The time is now. We have emerged at the dawn of a new era, the age of the Mushroom King Dominator. It slices, it dices, it makes julienne fries. Might be julienne fries. I don't really speak French. Jay says, wow, you are streaming a lot. I usually do 3 streams on Mondays. I usually do my VR stream in the morning, which is traditionally Half-Life Alyx, but since my daughter is home from school quarantined, we did Walkabout Golf today because she didn't want to not be allowed to watch the stream. She's like, I want to watch. So I'm like, well, fine, you're stuck at home. We'll stream Walkabout Golf. And so Badger Spanner and I did our VR stream earlier, as we usually do, at 8:30 a.m. U.S. Central Time on Mondays. And then we do Hermits Helping Hermits in the afternoon. And then on, what do you call it? And then in the evening, we do our normal evening time stream. Because that's when folks who usually watch my show are available to watch my show. So, but yeah, we kind of do, 9 p.m. is kind of my primetime HermitCraft slot. Oh, a quick reminder, Wednesday's Papercraft model stream has been moved to Tuesday. So that's going to be tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. U.S. Central Time. And it's going to feature me and Zombie Cleo doing more papercraft models, model work on our Hohenzollern castle models. So, hope you'll check those out. That's always a lot of fun. Okay. My daughter's feeling fine. We're still waiting for the results of her test to come back. But, like, the school sent her home because of contact with somebody who was tested positive, but that doesn't guarantee that she's going to get it. So it's just kind of playing things by your... Oh, man, this axe really did not last very long. We might want to go get, like, a mending enchant or something on it. I really didn't want to waste the diamonds, but... That sure is... Have I met Cleo in real life? Nope. I have never been to the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and I don't think she's ever been to the United States. So we haven't really had the opportunity to cross paths. Okay. So, let's see what we got here. We can just put some of this other random stuff in here. Oh, wait. Let's use the things that are actually building blocks for this project in these for right now. The mushroom stems are more what will go in this trash chest. It's not trash, technically. We'll sort it later, but it's stuff that's not immediately applicable to the build. I should probably put that back in my ender chest so I can repair it later. Okay. So, let's see. We were gonna head this way. Okay. So, if we wanted to go and grab a mending book from the pass and gas, let's go ahead and swap this over here. Can I get the angle right on this? I'm going to be a little bit to the right, I think. Oh, I was pretty close. Could have been worse. Okay, so let's get our valuables chest out. 1 diamond, I think, for 1 book. So, you know, unbreaking might also be a... I really hate wasting diamonds, but... Yeah, all books 1 diamond each. Mending. Unbreaking 3. Okay. So since we've upgraded this, we're gonna add that there to keep track. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we should probably head... Maybe let's make a quick trip to the end before HHH starts and repair all of our gear, because we have a ton of gear that's broken. Okay. Jevin does have good prices for books, but he sells out pretty frequently, and I don't want to go all the way over there. Bob Editor says, why don't you add it to your Diamond Axe? My Diamond Axe has Fortune 3 on it instead of Silk Touch, because I'm usually trying to get a bunch of, what do you call those? Saplings. Okay. So off we go to the place. Oh, that reminds me. We also need to check on our crystal growth. I've been working on this crystal floor. It's not good yet. It will be later. It will be a sign. Okay. Can you use the Riptide Trident in lava? How many No Wings Club days? 871. Okay. Yeah, but I don't normally carry a hoe. So it makes more sense to enchant the thing that I'm going to have on me. You can't use Riptide in lava even with like a potion. Dang it. That's unfortunate. Uh-oh. Away we go. Let's maybe get this off our offhand when we're in the end. They're both fluids, but water and lava are treated differently for the purposes of the enchantment. Got it. Okay. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh, let's maybe turn off hostile creature sounds temporarily. Temporarily. We're going to turn those back on in a little bit. Not quite yet, though. Okay, so I think the enchanted book one... Nope. Is this the tool one? Okay, so here are the tools that we need to repair. And they all... Well, they don't all have mending on them. But this one has mending on it. This one has mending on it. That one does not. I think I was out of mending books. No, no, no. I've got 2 mending books left. So we can actually even put mending on some of the other things. So let's maybe do that real quick. The loot mender. Oh, this one already has mending. That one already has mending. There was a shovel that didn't, though. I think. Let's grab that shovel. Where was it? Efficiency... Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. I think I want to upgrade this to efficiency 5 by combining them, but... I also need to get more experience levels first. Oh, actually, wait. Feather falling 4, looting, mending, thorns, projectile protection. Yeah, none of that's particularly good. Let's go ahead and fix the actual tool that we're here to fix. This is also a good chance for us to repair anything else over here. Well, most of our stuff's pretty good shape. J Maple, I don't have time. If you're asking if something is substantiated or unsubstantiated about coronavirus, I don't have time to do research on things for you. But if you're coming in here and saying, I saw that the CDC said this, is this true? Then you either saw that the CDC said that and researched and verified it was true, or you did. I don't have time to research this. Like, go, yeah, I don't have time for that. You're gone. That's... You were asking weird questions the other day, too. Like, I don't think you're necessarily trying to be an misinformation bot, but you act a lot like one. So, yeah, I'm gonna just... I don't have a lot of surplus bandwidth right now. So, yeah, I'm gonna recommend against acting like a misinformation bot. Just as a treat for everybody here. Okay. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get our tools going. Welcome, Magic Ninja. Doing pretty well. Getting our tools ready for Hermits helping Hermits, because we never know what we're going to need to do. Sometimes we have to gather a ton of materials. Wow, it takes a while to replenish some of this. Howdy, Scouta. Fixing both my pickaxes, la da 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 do. Gonna put this one here. How about you? Okay, so we're gonna go back to our toolbox here, and So that one can go back in. That's efficiency 4. We want to keep out the efficiency 5 silk touch and the efficiency 5 fortune. Yeah. So those are both going to stay. We don't need that shovel. Okay, so that's the one with mending, but it's actually not all the way fixed, which is kind of silly. So what is this one? This is another silk touch efficiency 5, so we'll dump that. Okay. Efficiency 3 on breaking 3, silk touch, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we should have enough levels now, though, to put mending on our shovel here. Okay, so this is a mending shovel. What is a better way? What is a better name for diamond shovel? Diamond shovel. Oh, there we go. Razor Random says, which is better for you, Twitch or YouTube? It's literally the same. Like, I'm streaming on multiple services so that people can watch the show and enjoy it no matter what services are available where they live. It's for your convenience, not mine. Okay. And I see we just had a tip roll in. I'm going to acknowledge that in just a second. I'll make it efficiency 5 later. I think it'll cost less experience if it's not broken when we combine them. Hey, thank you to you. Thank you to Jays for tipping 6, who says just a tip for my continued appreciation of your work. Well, that tip is going to put us $1 past our next face camera expansion milestone. So please direct your attention down here to slot 8, so I can say, howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. Yay. So there we go. But yeah, I don't make any viewership-derived revenue from Twitch or YouTube. So it's not like, oh, the ad rates are better on one than the other. Like, the number of people watching the stream does not affect how much money I make. So, yeah. So we have now mended everything within our power to mend. Part of me on some level is like, well, should we take some extra books and maybe just enchant a few extra books for fun while we're here? Just to see if we get anything good for later. That could come in handy. Okay. Apparently I'm not a single pixel anymore for several of the viewers. You're welcome. We should get to 30 pretty quick. And if we're not getting anything promising, then we won't waste a lot of time on this. But, like, I came all the way over here, and it's kind of a trek. So I feel like while I'm here, let's just turn some books into some things and see what we get. Oh, I forgot I can use the unenchanter on books I don't like. This farm is so good, Viper. It's a real treat. Okay, so when we roll this way, toss that in there, grab some of these. We're going to need ender pearls later anyway. So, here we go. Bane of Arthropods 4. I don't think... I think we needed Bane of Arthropods for our spider farm, didn't we? Because I think we had, like, a Bane of Arthropods, like, iron sword, but we needed to get a diamond one. Power 4 or Bane of Arthropods 4. What a winner. Knockback 2, projectile protection. Don't really need either of those. But we can take this and then feed it into that. Get some levels back. Whoops. Don't want to enchant that. Oh, you know what I forgot to enchant, actually? Was my golden leggings. I've been meaning to enchant those. Fire protection 4. Since these are for the nether, that's actually super handy. And actually, now that I've got fire protection 4 on those, which I actually really want, we're going to go ahead and make these mending. Call these are Mendy Law AU for gold. Rien armor. These are our Mendel. You get the joke, kind of. Maybe it might not be funny, but now it works. So we fix those. Whoa, what was that noise? It kind of made a different noise than usual. Did I break something? Lucy the Bumblebee says, I think it's funny. Well, thank you, Lucy the Bumblebee. I appreciate the vindication. Efficiency 4. Well, that could come in handy later. Piercing 3, knockback 1, knockback 1. Nah, these are not particularly high demand enchants. Oh, I wanted to take... What was... One of these here was, like, super weak. Well, actually, Lore 3 might come in handy if they ever adjust the tables again. So, boom. Knockback 1. Power 4. Power... Yeah, no, that's any good. Okay. So we're going to dump some of these back in our book chest here. And we're going to dump our book chest back in there. Our tool chest, I think we've gotten everything out of that we actually immediately needed. So, let's see. We have 2 pickaxes. We have 2 axes. We have 1 shovel. We have our trident. Okay, I think we have everything we need out of that one. So we can toss that as well. Then I was going to toss those books back in here. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot to flip, because I was using the enchanting station. Whoops. I forgot to flip the green screen into our offhand. Also, no ender pearls in our hotbar while in the end. Bye-bye, extra enderman. Gold pants could really use Unbreaking 3 and Mending. Yeah, but I don't really have an extra Unbreaking 3 book. And I don't think we were going to get one in a reasonable amount of time. We can... I think mending itself should be helpful. Because I only really wear those when I'm in the nether. I don't wear the gold pants all the time. Does fire protection help against magma cube damage? So the shovel already has efficiency. Oh, it has efficiency 3. This one has efficiency 4. Oh, well, whatever. It's fine. Bubble, bubble. Bubble. Ba-doop. Hey, we just got another tip via PayPal from Glenn for 5. Thank you very much, Glenn. That is going to put us 14 away from the next face camera expansion. Also, we got a tip from Louisa for 23. Okay, so let's see. The first 14 is going to get us to that next face camera expansion, and then that's going to be 9 past that. So here we go. It's time to expand. Alrighty. And that puts us 11 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you so much to Louisa for that. And says, as a wannabe writer, I really appreciate the fancy way with words. Or I really appreciate your fancy way with words. Keep going. Love your videos. Greetings from Germany. Well, danke, Louisa. I don't know how to say danke very much. Maybe doppeldanke? It's like a double danke. Like double thanks? I don't know. I don't speak German. But you know what? I'm sure you'll do great writing in English or German, unlike me, who mostly just rambles. Lord, I was born a rambling man, saying whatever came into my head without a plan. Velendonk. Gotcha. Whoa, no. Wait, is this the Silk Touch one? Boom. See, without that, we can't properly chroma key my tank top. That's a real problem. Okay. Was I a copywriter at the ad agency? No. I did websites. Anytime that I tried to write jokes, they were like, no, Joe, that's a copywriter's job. And I was like, but I want to be funny. I I'm funny professionally. And they're like, no, you're a website maker professionally. And I'm like, but I'm okay. Okay, so we're gonna offload a bunch of these into our random stuff chest here, and into this chest, and into this chest. Okay, so now let's go ahead and hunt some more of the brown mushrooms, and then we can continue working on our walls. People are saying, like, feeling dunk. Everybody's feeling dunk, because it's party time. Oh no, that's my don't forget to start my HHH stream alarm, in case I'm way behind. Luckily, I'm not way behind. I'm slightly ahead of schedule. Woo! Yay! Okay, so let's see how this axe does. See, Asuma just heard his HHH alarm go off too. Yeah, that's not how you say welcome back. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Yeah, the thing is that I don't ever remember to turn off those alarms, because if I remember that they existed, I would turn them off. But like they startle me every time. Yeah, we're starting HHH on the hour. So that's why it's in the title. HHH starts at 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is 30 minutes from now. This is like the pre-show hangout. Because the problem is with HHH, once we get started talking to the other hermits, it's hard to pay attention to y'all in chat. And that's part of the stream that I enjoy. So I like to do kind of a pre-show hangout with y'all, and then we go do HHH. Sorry, Parrot Man, not today. But thank you for joining us. Okay, well, that unbreaking is definitely making the axe take less of a hit when we knock out one of these trees. Or whatever you call these, mush trees. Casmior, tipping 11, puts us evenly at our next face camera expansion. So thank you very much, Casmior, who writes, expand Joe, so there won't be mushroom on the screen. I get it. So if you haven't seen my new glasses yet, pay special attention when I expand. Here we go. Expand Joe. Do-do-do-do. Alrighty. As you can see, they are chroma green, and I love them. They are... I was kind of worried when I got them, or I was kind of worried when I ordered them, because the problem with them is, and this is not a problem with just these glasses, but all glasses. When I try them on at the glasses shop, I can't see my reflection wearing them, because they're empty frames at the shop, right? And so I tried taking selfies of myself wearing them in the glasses shop, but I can't take selfies either if I can't see very well. So all of the selfies, the camera angle is off by 20 degrees or something, and I'm but I can look at them not on my face and pick them up and stuff with my other glasses on. I'm like, I think these will be fine. I think these will be fine. But then they came in and I'm like, yay, they actually work. Woo. So yeah, thank you for the kind words. Okay, so anyway, I forgot to mention since that put us evenly at our next face camera expansion milestone, we are now 20 away from the next expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. Okay, so if we just zoom, 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 zoom. Okay. Next time, bring a life-size cardboard cutout of your head. The thing is, it would have to be an elaborate three-dimensional paper craft thing for it to actually fit properly. But, okay. So let's get our ender pearl out here. I did want to check on Cleo's farm. I've got a composter over there that I've kind of had running for a little bit. Oh, we did not make it as far as I intended. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, 3D print your head. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, so here we are. I've got a, what do you call it? An auto composter I built. And it feeds into a chest that doesn't open. So that way nobody would tamper with it. 54. Oh, boy. That is not as much as I was hoping for. Maybe we're going to, real quick, just feed some wheat into that thing. As you can see, I've been harvesting this kind of spottily. I don't usually need to harvest the whole thing for the amount of stuff I need for an individual project. But, okay. It doesn't need to be a good-looking auto composter because it's in Cleo's area. Okay. Okay. Sorry, just taking a second to read the chat. True Lenore, we never know what the Hermits Help and Hermits project is until people show up. Because usually a bunch of people have different ideas, and then we do the one that is the most urgent of the people who showed up. So, like, sometimes there might be a week where one Hermit's like, hey, y'all, we really need to do this terraforming thing. But then they're like, last minute, oh, I can't make it. And it's like, okay, that's fine. We'll move downward in the queue. And then we move downward in the queue. Okay. So we don't really, I don't even know what's in the queue this week. If you use Fortune on wheat, you get more seeds for compost? Really? I'll have to use my Fortune axe next time. Because I've got a Fortune axe. I'm not afraid to use it. Just gonna replant all this. Come on. Come on. How much seeds, or how many seeds do we need? Do I feel taller if I wear glasses? No. I feel the same height. Okay, so there we go. We'll let that generate some bone meal for us. Okay. Works for carrots and potatoes as well. Interesting. All right, so we've got that running. We got that running. Cactus sales. Let's see. Are we sold out of cactus? No. Okay. Wow, somebody bought a ton of orange. So let's see. How many diamonds is this? Okay. So we're going to run half of these over to Cleo in her gym. Cooper says the castle framing looks nice in the distance. Yeah, it's really impressive how well that's coming along. Okay. We're in the money. We're in the money. Wum bum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba da dun da dun doo. Dun dun da dun dun. Dun dun da dun dun. Is there not an ender chest in here? I want to put my diamonds away too. It's fine. Cub bought the orange in his video. Oh, makes sense. Oh, I actually saw him do that. I just forgot about it. I have footage of him doing that. It's fine. Okay. Dang it. So we're up to 9 diamonds total. Okay. His beard looks epic. Oh, did Cubfan grow a beard? That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, if I have footage of it, I don't need to remember it. Exactly. Welcome, Ezra Manning. Glad you could join us. Aman Tawari says, hi, Joe. Well, hi, Aman. Okay, so we're going to go replenish these. It seems like when people need green dye, they need a lot of it. So we're just going to go refill that. Because green dye is really hard to get. Okay. So, let's think about what we got to do. We have about 20 minutes until HHH starts. So, I think the most practical thing that we can work on is our castle for the time being. So let's flip these into our offhand here. And let's head over to our dripstone farm, because we are going to need to grab some of the dripstone out of there for that. Did I overshoot it? I did overshoot it a little bit. Okay, hold on. It's easy to miss because I've planted so many trees here. We need so many trees for for the castle too. Oh, I didn't collect the amethyst shards either. You're right. That's a good point. Oh, this tree's never gonna break down because of these logs. Womp womp. Okay, so let's grab some of the dripstone blocks here. Yeah, we have been repollinating or repopulating our bees just with all the trees that have been growing. Since there's flowers everywhere, we statistically get a reasonable number of beehives popping up as we go. I don't know who that is, Club Indigo. I don't have time to keep up with everybody on YouTube. There's so many entertainers out there. It's like a lot. And even the ones that I do know, I don't have time to keep up with. It's like, yeah. Okay. Let's go this way. I'm out of potions. No, I'm not. Okay. Yeah, so if we come up here, I'll show you all kind of the castle. Oh, now that the camera's bigger, I can hold up my HermitCraft model better. And you can see kind of the progress if I can hold it at a good angle. So the chapel is that kind of thing on the left there. Assuming I get up here okay. So you see that pointed part there? That's the pointed part on the left side. My thing here is still missing some parts, but yeah, Cleo has started to block in kind of the parts near the chapel over here. It's hard to hold that. Oh, yeah, I don't really keep up with television late night stuff. But yeah, so So we've got this whole thing where Cleo has started blocking in some of the buildings. Why am I getting so many particles when I'm zoomed in? Don't do that. Don't show my own particles when I'm zoomed in. That is not helpful. So I might not have wings, but I have drinks. It's not the no drinks club. So my feather falling potion there really is just doing a great job. Woo. Okay. Tombstone says no Twitch subscriptions. Is that because the focus is on the Patreon? No, it's because I didn't like the Twitch contract. And I'm not important enough to get a custom contract yet. So, I'll wait until I am. I'm in no rush. Okay. So we got some dripstone and we got some mushroom here. We can actually start kind of going around and blocking a bunch of this out. Mazra RC says, so glad to meet someone else who does papercraft. I used to do mine not from kits, but from technical drawings I then turned into models. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I would love to get to a point where I could turn the things that Cleo and I make in-game into, like, our own papercraft models. And the thing is, for me, the best place to start, though, is going to be with other people's stuff. So, like, the more of other people's models I build, probably the more likely I'd be to figure that out myself. Okay, so this is where... So I think this has to come this way, is what I'm realizing, to work. Or does it? Let's just... Okay, yeah. Okay. So that's going to come down to onto here. Interesting. Okay. And now I'm fallen. And I can get up, but it's going to require way more effort than I want to put it. Okay. In some ways, it's much easier to go around and do the top part first. Of course, there's no good pawns near here. So we'll just ender pearl up. Don't send me over. It's fine. Okay. So let's get some of these sandstone blocks out here. Okay. So let's sort this out. So Cleo wanted to do the walls coming out like that. Maybe drop some sand to get a profile. That's an interesting concept. I'd probably rather use gravity blocks that are like bright green or something, because if I was using sand, the problem with that is that it would blend into the wall color a lot. Like, okay, so clearly this tree down here is also going to have to go. Yeah, Melon's away. You and I are on the same page. Lime concrete powder is exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, Hypno's mushroom is looking awesome. That is like amazing. That is a fantastic build. I'm really excited to have cool stuff visible from our castle, because it also means our castle is going to be visible from cool stuff. Lime green concrete powder is kind of expensive, but it would look cool, and that's what matters. Hey, we just got a tip rolling in via PayPal from Alexis. Thank you so much, Alexis, for the 20, who says, Expand Joe, and then used a little emoji with glasses on it. I don't know how you did that. Usually emoji don't render in these alerts, but here we go. It's time to Expand Joe. Expand Joe. Da-da-da. So there we go. We are now 20 away from the next face camera expansion. Even tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. But yeah, that gravity block suggestion is very clever. I'm actually really... I don't like the idea of using sand for it, but I like the idea. It's a good idea, and I'm not trying to seem like I'm shutting it down, because it's better than any idea I've had so far. The thing is, though, also, that profile would go around, because to get the ground level is going to be at, based on being outside of these blocks, because it cuts out one from these. Okay. Bum bum ba da dun 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 da da dun dun do do. Ooh, red sand would look cool and stand out. That's a good point. Boom, 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 boom. Was the green screening of my glasses intentional? You know what? I'll leave that mystery up to the viewer to determine in their own hearts. Okay, getting my 10-minute warning for Hermits Helping Hermits starting soon. Okay. Do I have any plans to keep growing my hair out? No, but I don't have any plans to get it cut either. So, I mean, it's kind of a wash. Yeah, that's not really how I function. Do other people, like, make plans about their hair? Like... So, like, when I was in ROTC, the military had plans about my hair, and I just followed through on them, but I didn't, like, really, like, make a lot of plans about my hair. It used to be I would get my hair cut when it became a problem, but most of the things that would make my hair a problem are, like, related to it getting in my eyes during my commute, or things like that that are not really viable. Also, I have more hats now, and ways to keep my hair out of my eyes. Okay. Let's get out a few of our potions here. Swiftness. Slow fall in. Up. Dang it, tap. Fire resistance. NJ apparently makes plans about her hair. Well, NJ, you're a much more intentional person than I am. That's one of the reasons you're my project manager, and I'm no one's project manager. Okay, so we got some gravel. Got some green dye. Or some light, sorry. I might just do it straight white or light gray. Because lime green would look really cool, but in terms of, like, the dyes that we can easily get from our flowers. Hey, Cleo's here. You know what? We should probably play the Hermits Helping Hermits theme. Because once everybody starts jumping on calls, it'll be too late. So let me go to my downloads folder here. I wrote this. My brother performed it. It's a parody of the True Detective theme song. Because we wanted to do something that was really in touch with what the kids listen to. So let me see if I can find it here. No, come on. If I type F multiple times, I want to go to the next thing that starts with an F. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, computer. I don't understand why Windows groups things by time when I don't need them grouped by time. But here we go. No, don't open it in that. Open it in VLC.
From the mining mesa, the helping hermit stream, mocking in the rages of their chat proximity. They plop their blocks down quickly toward their stated goal. And when y'all tune in, your laughter's uncontrolled. When the last flight brings more blocks and the fireworks go cold, HermitCraft will build together, not alone. So watch with us each Monday. Remember to follow, so the chat can see you there, so you never miss a show.
Okay, so Looks like Cleo is going to want to have a voice group. And Cleo cannot hear us because she's not in the voice group. Okay, so let's go put our surplus blocks over here for right now. How would we classify this music genre? Well, that is kind of just a parody. I'd say that's Western music. Probably. It's a parody of the original True Detective theme style. So, its genre could also technically just be parody, I guess. Okay. And so let's see if we have any tips we need to recognize. Nope. Oh, we do have a payment confirmation.
Hi, Joe!
Hi, Cleo. I was just recognizing that I just got an alert from my health insurance company letting me know that I have been billed several $100s. You know, I read out all the tips on my stream, so I thought, you know what? I should go ahead and read out the several $100 invoices as well. How's it going?
Good, I think, maybe? Not for you, but for me, yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I paid. It was a payment receipt thing. Like, I arranged the payment weeks ago. Yes. I'm legally required to have health insurance, both by government policy and the terms of my custody agreement. So not only would I be out of compliance with federal law, but I would also be in contempt of court if I didn't pay this. So, yeah, no, this is a good thing. But, yeah. It's one of those things, like, I'm conditioned at this point when I get an alert with a number in it to read out what it is. And I'm like, oh, and here we have one from my health insurer for several $100s. It's going the other way, but hey, at least it's going.
It's yeah, that's the thing. So what are we doing today, aside from commiserating over health insurance?
Well, I was going to see what other hermits had and then help them with it. And if they don't have anything for us to help them with, I was going to ask them to come help us. And I came up with a pretty clever way to do that because my chat gave me the idea and I stole it from them.
Oh, okay.
So, basically, Cleo, if you come over here to the back wall, the back corner of the build of the castle, I can show you how...
I'm on my way.
Okay.
I'm on my way. I am very busy. And also there is a lot of alerts going off in my chat at the moment, which I will get to, and I'll get to that hydrate alert as well.
See, that's
in a minute.
That's why I started doing my stream a little bit before the HHH time, so I could do all of those messages first.
Well, I didn't realise it was my 6-month anniversary. So...
Oh, streaming on Twitch? Oh, congratulations. Yeah. Okay, so, Cleo...
Sorry.
Okay, so what I've been doing is I've been putting sandstone along the top of the wall, right? Which you can see I kind of ringed that there. But the reason that I did that was so that I could figure out where the bottom part needs to be next. And how do we do that? Concrete powder.
Sand also works.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be as colorful. What? Look, this stands out.
Yes, Joe, it does stand out. What's the plan today? If you don't have a plan X, we have a plan, apparently.
Indeed.
Although Joe does need to explain it to many people.
Okay, well, but the idea is that we can mark where the low end of this is, and then they can put the dripstone aligned with that.
Okay.
Not necessarily at that height, but at closer to this height. Hey, Doc, how's it going?
Hey, Doc, you all right?
Yeah.
You need help with anything?
No, well, I'm digging a hole, but...
Ooh,
right.
That is right up our alley for
We're
Hermits
very
Helping
good at
Hermits.
holes.
We love digging holes.
Well, yeah, I'm almost there. But,
Yep.
yeah, definitely.
Almost there.
If somebody wants to dig a little bit, sure thing.
We would love that. Shoot us your coordinates, or I guess tell us, and we will head your way now with tools.
Yeah,
I can pick you up in the Nether. It's like we're out in our industrial district. It's like super far.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Super far. I'm looking at my tools. Are you providing tools, or do I need to repair my own?
I don't really have much time.
Cleo, I've got extra shovels and picks.
Also,
Okay, I mean, I'm could probably last a couple of hours. It's cool. It's fine.
we shouldn't. I mean, it's not really much. I think if you dig together in half an hour, we're done.
Okay, well, we've got other stuff if you
Yeah.
run out of things for us to do.
It's not a big deal. Not a big
Okay, I
deal.
turned Doc
But
up a little
it'll
bit. Is
help.
he better?
But we like digging holes.
Yes.
That's how this works.
Okay, so
I'm
Can
trying to
barely
fight
hear
home.
Doc, which is unusual because Doc's relatively loud.
yeah, I turned him up on my end.
What? Am I loud?
No, you were
no,
too
you're-
low.
you're very
yeah.
quiet.
Yeah, generally. I don't know.
Okay.
Wait. Okay.
Oh. I'm not
I'm
sure if
making
you
my
should
way
be
back.
160% or 175%. We'll go.
Hello,
we'll
hello.
see.
Test, test. This is my normal speaking voice.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yay. Okay, you sound great now, Doc.
Okay, where in the Nether are you?
Yeah. If you go towards Ren in my portal, I'm coming back and wait right there. I'll pick you up. It's an offshoot. Hard to explain. I'll pick you. I'll be right there.
Okay, so the next question is, where's your port?
Oh,
Which tunnel are you on?
They're the north. They're kind of northwest.
Towards the original way down into the Nether.
Oh, cool. Yep, I know where we are.
It's technically it's pretty much right across your old passageway. Actually, I think. If you walk straight, but yeah, I'll come pick you up. I'm almost there.
I'm on the Amethyst tunnel at the moment.
Yeah, we still live in the janky part, where there's no nice tunnels.
The uncool part.
Yeah.
Hang on,
Hey,
I need to figure out.
Thank you, Andy French.
where
She
is
says
north.
Guten Abend.
And that's west.
Thank
oh, it's
you
the opposite
very
side.
much.
It's the opposite side.
That is
I'm
going
in
to
the
put
wrong
us
side.
15 away
Come
from
in,
the next
come in.
base camera
Here,
expansion.
there's Joe. I can see Joe.
Hi, Doc. I can see you. I got my pick
Ah, yeah.
and a box of other picks.
Nice.
Hi, Cleo.
You got. Oh wait, Joe. You got no wings?
I've got slow falling potions.
Right.
Joe is part of the No Wings Club, so
Is this still a thing?
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought
on
it's
day
everybody has gold.
875.
All right, I thought everybody has gold medal by now.
Well, I do have gold medal, but the iridescent one's at day 1000.
Oh. I see.
oh dear.
All right. Here. Now we need to. Now we need to walk actually, as Joe cannot fly.
As Joe can't fly, yeah.
All right then.
I will need at some point to go off. What? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. That's a bit
That's the
nerve-wracking.
that's the Schalke bit. That's
The shock of it.
where the Schalkes appear. Yeah.
Very cool.
How did that? I don't understand how that works, but you know what? I'm not going to argue. Fine.
It's just there is a chance if a Schalke gets hit by a Schalke bullet, it duplicates, so it will teleport away and put another Schalke in its spot. Certain chance, it doesn't always happen, and pretty much that's what we do. We shoot a Schalke and then it gets teleported to over here whenever there's a new one, and that's pretty much it. It's not super hardcore, it's just annoying.
I'm
with
just very
Schalkes.
confused how it works in the Nether, but okay, it's fine.
Yeah, well, in the overworld, when they spawn, they immediately teleport into a portal, and then
Hello.
get sent
Hey,
over.
Doc.
Hello.
We're on our way to.
I'm not Doc.
Hey, Asuma. I'm just gonna
I can
read
see
whatever
why you
name
would be
I see in front of me.
confused.
Hi, Cleo.
We are on our way
Hi,
to a
Jack.
small digging mission. Nothing spectacular. Should be done in 20 minutes.
It'll be spectacular
Oh,
once
cool.
we arrive, because I'm wearing
Get
spectacles.
most of it done. Want me to get? Okay, X. Do you know where Ren in my portal is?
I do, yeah. I'll be over there shortly.
If you walk
Just
towards
keep
the
going
portal.
down that tunnel
Yeah,
forever.
right in front of the portal, just before the
Oh, are
portal.
you in the Nether then?
Yeah, there is a
Yes.
way. There's a staircase up left, right in front of the portal, and you just follow that and go straight. We're walking. Joe is,
Being Joe.
wingless.
It's okay.
Cool. Should I bring anything with me?
some digging axes if you want, but I don't think we will need too much tools anymore.
Okay.
It's just lots of deep slate. So if you have a tool that has fortune
Oh.
instead of silk touch. that
Oh,
would be
you got
good.
us doing the deep slate grind.
No, not really. It's just
Not
most of
really,
it is
but yes.
most of it.
Whoa,
Oh, hey.
Congrats, Cleo.
I
Good
don't even know
tourism.
what that challenge is, but okay.
You
I got it
visited-
too.
That means you've been to all
Nice.
the places in the Nether.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. That's
All right.
okay.
Joe, we
Fine.
need a boat for you, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I
What?
didn't bring any wood. Sorry.
Devin was slain by Herobrine. Good that we're at the wood farm. Wait.
Oh my word.
What
This
happened to
is a
Herobrine?
little bit intense.
It's
Right.
industrial.
Okay, here, Joe. Some wood. You can make yourself a boat.
Thank you.
As it glides down. Over there is the widow cage. I'm confused why there is no widow boss bars. Is everything
I saw
alright?
one.
Oh,
Okay, so
Okay,
which
okay,
direction
okay,
are we heading?
This way. This way out. I'll ride with you. Whoop.
Oh, should I get out and let you steer?
Oh, okay, you and me. Okay. You can fly, Cleo, right?
Yeah, but I don't know where. Fine.
Just straight. You'll see a desert. Like literally in 20 seconds, you should see it. Land there. We'll be right there. There should be. It's not far.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm gonna talk to my chat for a bit because they're being kind and it's weird. So I'll speak to you in a second.
All right, then.
Ooh.
Did
Oh!
you find? Did you find your way, X?
Yeah. I'm just coming through the portal.
Yeah, and then just head east. About 200-300 blocks. Then you
Beast
see a
in
big
the
desert.
east.
Wow, I was listening to Sepultura today.
Oh, right.
The
Which
ro-
album?
The Roots album and then Chaos AD. Those-
Chaos City is my favorite, but those two
Yeah,
are just
Nomad.
landmarks. Oh, it's a great song.
Yeah,
Well, I see you when I
Territory.
head east.
yeah. Oh, the cat is clawing on the door. 1 sec.
Wait, did you say west? My chat is saying that you said west.
East.
East.
I'm watching the sunrise in the direction we headed toward. It's definitely east.
I can also
Is
give
this
you
across the ocean?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okie doke.
200-300 blocks across the ocean. Minus 4,300 and minus 400.
Wait, this is towards my area.
Oh, really?
Can you say those? Wait, can you say those numbers again?
Minus 4,300 and minus 420.
Okay, I am like, you are way off the Hermit Island. So when you were
Yes.
saying about that portal, that was not the portal that I went to. I
Damn
went
it.
to your base one.
Yeah. And then before the base portal, go up the stairs. I told you, you go straight to the industrial district. You can go back into the portal. If you come out to your right side, there is a staircase up. If you follow
Okay.
that, it's just a nether tunnel, straight shot for, I don't know, 500-600 blocks. All right, let me see. Here's the way in, Joe. I can show you.
Oh, sure. I was just hopping up
you-
to see if I could see Asuma, but since he was thousands of blocks away,
Yeah.
the answer was no.
Do you have feather falling?
Yeah, I've got feather falling.
All right. And slow falling. Okay.
Yeah.
So here comes a good use for your slow falling potion because there is no water drop.
Okay.
What? All good, Sizuma?
Almost died.
Oh, okay.
I can hear shulkers.
Yeah, that's the right way. Keep on going straight over it.
Okay.
All right,
right.
I'm back.
Welcome.
Do I have to go towards the beacon?
Oh, she's not gonna be able to find us down here.
No way. Yeah, you can also jump down the beacon hole, actually.
Are we? We're mining deep
safe?
slate because it's in the way, right? Not because you need deep slate.
Yes. It's in the way.
It's in the way,
Gotcha.
and also.
But if you get it, it's good. We need like 10,000 or something. Ren showed me the prototype for Octagon. It's mental.
Okay, if I fall down this beacon hole, am I gonna die?
Oh, you need to use
Do
your
you
wing.
have Do you have feather falling?
No.
Then you should no water buckets here. Probably
Hang on.
wing.
Yeah,
you
no
gotta,
water bucket. Hang on. I've got a plan.
Do you need ender
Alright.
pearls?
No.
Yeah.
Oh no! I've got ender pearls. I've also got
Yes.
scaffolding, which I was going to drop down.
Ah,
But
okay.
okay. I'll be right down.
Perfect. Oh God, that peaked the mic.
Yeah, that was definitely
Sorry.
a little bit of peace in there.
Sorry, I just find it funny. Okay, so
Alright.
how much are we
Look.
digging up to the top ceiling?
Yeah, as high as we can stand, like this. Yeah,
Okay.
reach while standing, and I marked it out already. It's pretty much just this chunk up here still.
Wait,
Not much. To somewhere around here. Wait, let me check.
are we doing
So-
both
To
sides
here.
of this gap that you did, or just the one side that you're on now?
Wait, I'm
So
marking it out.
if I just
Here up to. How far is it, man?
that seems quite far.
Yeah.
It'll only take 5 minutes. It's fine. It's fine.
I think it is.
Thank you,
It's
Royal
not that
Crafting
much
new glasses.
volume. I dug out most of it already and ran below. Let me see.
Ah, this place.
Up to here.
This place. Up to there. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
And then I'll mark it out all the way.
So we just have to dig that direction,
Yeah.
just down there.
You
okay?
Yeah, it was creeper. It's a bit dangerous.
It's a bit dangerous.
I'll
The
mark it
worst
out.
things have happened.
I'll
Not many.
dig the channel, the trench here until. Yeah.
I feel like
Oh,
the
yeah.
haste beacon doesn't reach this far down, so maybe we should
I
start
don't think it
closer to
does
the
either.
beacon and then
Yeah.
move the beacon.
Yeah, over here is a bit of a stupid spot.
The beacon's range will be 50 blocks downwards. So if
Yeah,
you put it on the
I played-
surface, it'll run.
Oh, come on! I am so far away now, and I had Cleo. I have like every valuable tool and everything. Yeah, Cleo, you gotta get that. You gotta get those shulker boxes. and
Right.
stuff.
Okay. I need to get what specifically?
Especially the
Everything.
shulker boxes, but like that's also like everything. Like
Do you
since
see where he died?
Since Doc told us to
Yeah,
bring,
I'm right next to where he died. Which
since
doesn't,
Doc
Okay.
told
you
us to bring tools, I brought everything on hand because I didn't know if he was gonna have an ender chest when we got there. Which also means it's hard
He
for me to
doesn't, but he does have chests, which
I
I'm
do
just
have an
throwing
ender
everything
chest.
in.
Well, but what I'm saying is I didn't know you were going to have an ender chest, so I brought like all my valuable stuff.
Yeah, that
And-
seems like a sensible thing to do, Joe.
Yeah,
Yes.
because I didn't know that I was going to... It's fine.
Sorry,
So,
Joe.
Cleo, were you able to get everything?
I not yet. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Just give me a chance.
Can
Was-
you
was
find? Do
I-
you know the way? Yeah.
Was I supposed to go into the portal that takes you to the like redstone farm area?
Yeah, industrial district. Yeah, and when you get out of this portal, you fly. What was it, Cleo? East?
I don't know. You just told me that
Oh
way,
yeah,
and
no,
I
yeah,
went.
yeah. Now the coordinate. I can tell you the coordinates. X minus 4,300 and minus 500. It's 200 blocks away from there. You see beacon and everything. It's big desert.
Okay. Oh god, there's withers.
Okay, Cleo, yeah, the
They're trapped.
trident is probably the other most valuable
But
thing
you're flying
to
in
the
the
shulkers.
roughly in the right direction.
Sorry, say that again.
The trident is probably the other most valuable thing.
I got the try. Your stuff's safe, Joe. Ish.
Okay. Thanks, Cleo.
All right. I marked it out. Let's see. If the zoom out
I don't know how
goes
much
this
of my
way.
stuff I've pawned off onto you, but you know what? You're welcome to it.
My inventory was pretty full, so I'd be shocked if you had much room for your own stuff at that point.
I did not.
Okay. I take this with us.
I'm just trying to make
Minus
sure that I got my stuff.
4,300, minus 500.
Oh wow, how much of an area are you clearing out then?
Oh, there you are. Just, yeah, just what I marked out here to your left.
Just what you marked out. Just
Here, you know, everything that is hanging up here in this.
Okay.
It's not too far. It's literally 30 blocks to go
Excuse
in
me
this
one sec.
direction. Yeah.
And is this for like a tunnel bore?
Yep. But nobody can know I'm building it secretly. Are we live streaming?
Oh man, I'm streaming. Doc. Secret's out. Is
Too
this a
late.
tunnel bore that collects speech slate?
Yeah.
Ooh. And
I
do
just-
you want Silk Touch or Fortune on the on
If you
the
can,
cobble?
if you can fortune the what is called deep slate that you come across. I mean, then
Oh,
you
wait,
know.
dang.
Otherwise, the other one is stupid.
Give
you
out
can't do
another
anything.
5 community gift subs.
Why can't
Very much.
That's a big question, by the way. Why can't you do anything with the other deep slate? You know, you should be able to put it in the grind. What is it called?
I
Cutting
think
stones.
I think the
into-
thinking was like
Nope, nope, nope,
Silk
nope, nope,
Touch
nope,
is
nope,
seen
nope,
as
nope,
like
nope,
the
nope, nope.
rarer one to use because you need the enchantment. But then what people tend to do is get Silk Touch and then only use that.
Oh, yeah, there might be a baby spider or zombie spawner.
Yeah, maybe.
careful.
Maybe there were baby spiders around.
I don't want to ruin anything
Nah,
by taking
it's
a
just
bed.
you know, everybody needs deep slate, and I was thinking,
Hey,
okay,
Cleo, if I move the bed by the scaffolding, is that the bed you used last?
No, the bed I used last was the one in the tunnel, in the point mine.
Cool, I'll bring that too.
Joe almost sounds stressed out. I've never
Joe,
heard him like
don't
that,
you
Joe.
even. Joe has decided that this season I'm going to suffer.
I don't know how much
For various
decision making was involved, Cleo. I think that, you know, on a certain level, you just decided for yourself to suffer, and as your friend, I enable you, whether it's good or bad. This is why I can't have friends with, like, addiction problems, because I'm too encouraging.
Ah, we have a problem now, Joe. It turns out the problem is you.
Hey, who won Clash of the Creators yesterday, by the way?
The Team Brutes won that. Cycraft
I forgot
came
gold.
second, and then I think the last 3 teams like had very close points, but I think every team got every advancement in the 2 hours as well.
Nice.
It was fun, but an easier event.
Yeah, I don't know. When every
Easier
team
event.
gets the advancements, like, as a... I don't know. That's the ones that I don't want to do. Like, if you're going to do one of those again, do it Halloween weekend, because I'm busy. Because I'm going to miss that
Oh,
one.
we're doing a Halloween themed one where we start in the Nether. That's the current plan.
Gotcha. Well, I'm going to miss it because of Halloween obligations, but...
If you see
Yeah,
some
Halloween
important-
isn't so big over here, so I kind of just looked at it and went, eh.
Like, actually Halloween you're going to do it on?
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be a haunted event. Oh,
Ooh, will it be spooky?
hopefully.
Will it be altogether ooky?
It'll be all things that rhyme with spooky, Joe.
Ooh. Fancy.
I got what it was, Joe. Don't worry.
Yeah, that one went
I
over
got
my
the
head then.
reference. References aren't your strong point, are they, X?
Depends what you're referencing.
I mean, you know, just life in general.
Well, I don't know what's ooky about life, but feel free to enlighten me.
It's the Addams Family song, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
I've
while
never
I'm going to
seen
be
the Addams
spending
Family.
20 minutes running back, now's a great time to tip so that I
Well,
can
that
thank
seems
you
like
for
a
the
you
tips while I
problem.
run. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe
dear.
Hills, and we are currently 15 away from the next face camera expansion.
The Addams Family. Do-do-do-dum,
You're kidding me.
do-do-do-dum.
Oh my gosh. Doc, okay, so if I put blocks near this glass, is it going to break the farm?
Which glass?
The glass in the nether. So there's a tunnel next to your portal that just dumps you down a shaft next to the
Oh yeah, you went
Shulker
the
farm?
wrong. Yeah, you went
Apparently
into
I
the-
did.
Yeah, as long as you stay out, don't go inside the glass box. Everything outside is cool.
Okay.
So can he put blocks outside the
if I
glass?
touch
Are
the
you-
glass on the outside, is it going to break it? Is kind of the...
Yeah, no, you can touch the glass, but just don't go inside. Like
Okay.
that's the safety box. Everything
This is-
outside is cool.
the zone of trust.
Do you have materials to stack out? Should I come and
I've got a few things that I can MacGyver together.
Okay.
I'm going to have to dig out the walls to probably get the materials to pillar up. Although I do have slow falling potions and ender pearls, so I might be able to throw the pearls upwards to
should be
basically wall jump. But if I glitch through the glass, you're going to be really mad at me. It sounds like.
Nah, you shouldn't glitch through
Joe is the 18
normally you should be
confirmed.
able to make it right up there at the ender pearl on top. But maybe stack up a few blocks and then just ender pearl on top of it. It should be fine. I mean, there's nothing that can happen. And even if you get in there, nothing much will happen. Just make sure you get out there quick. I mean,
Okay.
maybe 20 Schalkers shoot at you at the same time, but other than that, nothing.
Which would be hilarious on my end. So,
Yeah.
feel free to do that.
Acknowledged.
The problem with this place is if you dig in it, you're kind of looking up, so you're not aware of all the creepers that are coming to murder you.
It's alright though. I think
It's just
most of the stuff is lit up around. But yeah.
Except for that, like, one
Yeah.
cave spider spawner over there that I'm leaving for you to deal with.
I thought I had blocked it in actually. Huh.
what did I
Maybe
hit?
you opened
That
up
really
another thing from
counts
digging.
until that moment where you're digging underneath it.
Yeah, kind of makes sense.
Little bit, you know, sometimes.
Okay, the slow falling potion ender pearl combo was the real MVP at getting me out of this mess.
Nice. Yeah, you
Joe,
gotta
you're
walk
only
up
out of
the-
this mess when you get here.
Joe, in your defense though, I fell down into this hole myself at least 10 times until I finally realized, no, it's the wrong stupid tunnel. Go to one red duck.
Yeah, maybe block that other tunnel. I don't know how to
I
get
should.
back to it from here, so I'm not going to. I'm going to keep going your way.
All right. And the thing is though, right next to the portal, right just before you go in, there's a staircase up. That's the one. No, but yeah,
Oh, that's better.
the Territory, also really great song from the Roots album, right? War for Territory.
That's Chaos AD.
Oh, it's also Chaos AD, yeah. That song is actually insanely good. I didn't realize it had such a good video with it as well.
I can play it on the guitar.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
really fun. Really fun
Yeah.
track.
It's also not, it's not super hard to play. Imagining
it's
that
an easy one.
that Max Cavalera plays everything with 4 strings.
Sometimes less than that.
Yeah. It's crazy. I did a sang karaoke with Max Cavalera on this metal cruise ship.
Oh
We were
yeah,
all-
yeah.
We were all drunk in the bar, and then karaoke started, and all of a sudden I'm standing there hugging Max Cavalera, and you sing "Kiss." I was made for loving you, baby.
That's cool.
Yeah, he was one of my idols, man. When I was a kid, I loved Sepultura and Soulfly. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Sandra.
the year that Kiss played at Download was when Cavalera Conspiracy, I think they headlined the second stage, and they got a mosh pit that went, like, well, you know, not a mosh pit, like a circle pit that went all the way around the soundboard, which was like all the way off in the distance behind you, kind of thing. It was nuts.
Yeah, I never liked the new Sepultura then with the new singer. Yeah, it's just, he was good, but not good.
It's one of those things. They probably would have done better off just ditching the name and creating their own identity.
I think his brother was still playing in the band or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
for a while, but then now it's like no original members.
I haven't
Hey,
looked
Chris
into it, what
Roswood,
they've
thank you
been
for the
doing
5.
lately,
Who
but
says,
yeah,
howdy,
since
Joe?
Max
Howdy, Chris. That's going to
stopped
put us
singing there,
10
I
away
didn't
from the
really
next
follow
base
it.
gamer expansion.
I mean, he's not a great singer, Max Cavalera, but he's this lot of soul.
Songwriter.
Yeah,
Tips are welcome via paypal.me/showhills and YouTube Super Chat.
he's tiny.
You
dude,
should
though.
give the Cavalera Conspiracy record Psychosis a listen.
Yeah,
That is a awesome record.
cool. I heard when I was at the heavy metal ship, they didn't play Sepultura songs. It was all, his own stuff.
Oh, interesting. Because one of the things they would do is they used to play the Sepultura stuff for like
Yeah, some
every time you'd see them.
I think he Roots, they played Roots. But that's about it, I think. Mostly their own stuff. But they had 2 gigs on the ship as well, so I don't know. Maybe had 2 different playlists, like most had different playlists. Everybody had 2 gigs, kind of. Hey, Joe. You made
Hey,
it.
where did
Oh,
you
did
put
you
my
make it?
stuff? Yeah, I'm
Oh, it's
finally
over
made
here.
it. Over where?
It's over here where all the spiders live.
Oh, I love the spiders and their Sam Raimi universe or whatever. I don't know. Okay.
Is that the director of Spider-Man?
Alright. See, it's not that much
silence
to dig,
means
it's just this little bit.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm focusing on getting my gear on before the spiders kill me.
Who should? Somebody
Oh,
need
if the
some help.
spiders were going to kill you, I would
should. And are they really? Where
Pointed
was
laugh.
genuinely
I thought
laugh.
we really-
I mean, you didn't really help me with the creepers, Cleo. Let's be honest. Like,
I mean, I didn't even see the creepers. I just heard them.
yeah.
And my chat scare is a creeper, so I'm kind of immune to the
Lapis.
noise now.
Oh. X
Are
hunting
you
for
being
the
Two,
diamonds.
excited
three,
by
four.
mining again, X?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
Okay, does it
I'm
work,
just leaving
X?
stuff on the floor for you, X. Just so you know.
It
it-
does.
It's some
However,
weird
I've had
with
some
chunk
bad
borders.
luck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't check the chunk border. Oh, it goes over a chunk border. Right.
That's good. Lead the monsters over to Doc, and Doc will deal with them. It's great.
We need a mob switch. You know.
We need to, to turn on the mobs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you-
Psycraft
with
does
the
that.
With the Schalkers, we could easily do it now. You know, just have like 500 Schalkers in an unloaded chunk, and then if you want to switch off mobs, we just load it.
It's an interesting moment.
Yeah,
Never considered that.
yeah,
That's Doc breathing loudly.
it works. I mean, you know, running a tunnel bore with mob spawning everywhere is really thrilling. Rather do it with a mob switch, but yeah. In 1.18, everybody gets their individual mob cap. So that should
Can
be
you make one
interesting.
per area then? Like if you're in this spot.
Yeah,
you-
yeah.
Ooh.
That'll be cool then, you know, because you have your individual mob cap of
Ah.
70 then or what. So that means, you know, around you then there will not be like 500 mobs again. If you, like right now, how many people are we? 6, 7, 7 doing something. So we have like theoretically 500 mobs around us. So yeah,
Wait, no, about that.
it's gonna be cool then, you know, then you can actually have a working mob farm running because you have your own mob cap, right? So
Oh, we have an
despite-
issue on the server, by the way, Doc. So we put on carpet so that we can measure what the tick, like, you know, you get all that better detail about what the ticks are doing,
Yeah.
like where they're going.
Rabbits.
Right? Rabbits, yeah. So I went over to the
Man.
desert, and there
know.
are like 400 of them. What's going on? I'm
Wait,
thinking.
where are they? Like in one
In
part
the
of the
desert.
desert? Like just in one area of the desert, or like all
No,
throughout?
all spread out. All spread out.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we do? Do we just cover the desert with gems, like geodes? Because that would look cool.
Well,
We just
the desert isn't a place anyone is settled in, but actually that's the point. Like, Iskau and Ifo are next to a desert, and so's Wells. So when they're on, like, we should see what happens, because, yeah, they could be causing a problem that way.
Well, the other thing is, if we kill them off, do they respawn like COD, where they'll just automatically refill it, or could we
That's
just
the
call them
problem,
once?
yeah.
They spawn, yeah.
There's something up with their spawning algorithm.
They respawn
basically,
like
and
rabbits.
Did you see anything
Yeah.
else that stood out a bit that's causing lag or so? Or
Not
just-
really. Just the rabbits was the main thing I spotted. I could run it now.
How many rabbits were there? You did.
rabbits.
Oh, Enderman, 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 Enderman!
Oh,
Help me, help me, help me, help me, help
I'm
me,
coming
help me!
out. Hit it. Hit it. Turn around. We can hit it together. Hit it. Okay then.
I'm not gonna turn around. My armor's not good enough to fight an Enderman.
Of course. Like, you can wait. What do you have? Like, do you have enchants on?
Just. fire protection 4, aqua affinity, depth strider, fire protection and unbreaking, and 1
Yeah, okay.
protection 3.
Yeah, you should go to Stress Monsters bookshop one of these days. She has good deals.
I mean, you know, I deal without
Creeper
armor most
Cleo,
of the
Creeper
time.
Cleo,
It's
Creeper
fine.
Cleo, Creeper Cleo. Did you use the bed I put down here?
If only you'd
No,
said
no,
it
I
one more
didn't.
time, Joe.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh my god.
Joe, get my stuff.
Yeah, let me empty my
Get
inventory so I can go get
I
your
only
stuff.
found it funny because I thought you said you spawn here. I'm sorry. This-
Oh,
but
not only
Joe-
am I desensitized to the noise, I'm also desensitized to Joe. So,
yeah, you can't blame him, man. I mean, he tried everything.
I mean, I
people
can
could-
blame him, and I will blame
She
him.
will
but,
blame
you
me.
know.
I'm blameful
Wow.
regardless. Okay. So all of our stuff. Okay, Cleo, I just
Don't think
emptied
you said
enough
it
of my inventory that I can grab your stuff.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put it in the same chest that you put my stuff in, because you know where that one is. And there's a
I
bed
do
right
not,
next to it.
but
I
that's
placed.
okay.
Cleo, don't go up the wrong staircase now in the nether before you also fall down into the hole.
Yeah, or
You
if
know
you
what?
do,
I'm
bring
taking
a lot of
blocks
stuff.
with me and food and like 2 ender pearls. It'll
Okay.
be fine.
You needed more than 2 ender pearls to get out of that. If you fall down, I'll tell you.
Well, that's why I've got some blocks.
Oh, blocks.
Just remember, it's the staircase right next to the portal, not anything in advance. Then you should be fine. And then it's just
Fine, with-
straight.
Okay, that was definitely mine. Okay, cool.
I have a feeling until Cleo made it here, we're done. It's really not much anymore. Actually, oh, creeper.
Really, it's my fault, if I'm being honest.
Which parts of this do you still want us to work on, Doc? Going up
Just
this way where you would
back
assume.
here. Look, I framed it out all the way around, like
Okay,
here,
So
and
it's
then
back
it
to-
ends here.
got it.
Much. So everything towards, yeah, not much anymore. It's almost worth quickly running back, you know, getting some of that bacon boost and then running over again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now I see what you mean about it running out.
Mm. Just out of reach there. I tried to put it somewhat in the middle, but it doesn't fully
It's not
reach.
efficiency 5.
Is it this way I need to go?
Make sure you go up. If you're not going uphill, you're going in the wrong way.
Do I need to go to the through the portal with hashtags that says Red and Doc on it?
Yeah, you go down that
towards
tunnel.
that portal, yeah, but in front of that portal there is a staircase up left,
Ooh.
right in front of the portal. So if you walk down our corridor where the sign is, and then you see the portal, and then
Yeah.
make a left, right up, and then just up and straight. Then you come to the industrial district again, and then you
Okay,
know you
okay,
would
okay.
fly again if you have an
I
elytra,
would
or
fly, but
yeah, or you make
I-
a boat real quick with all the wood we have there.
I
and
mean,
some
I
of
could
the
do
tools.
that. Okay, that is not that no, wrong way. Yeah, okay, chat, I got it. Fine.
And then what was it? West, right? Go west.
No, it's go
like
east
this.
because it was toward the sunset
Oh, yeah.
or sunrise.
Ah, yeah, east, right. Joe,
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
Needs more directional signs. 2 out of 10 tunnel.
I didn't even hear it fall.
Ah!
Yeah, I
know
didn't
where
hear
I'm
it
going now.
hiss.
Usually there's like it takes damage when it falls and you can at least like react from that. Boy,
ninjas, true ninjas, man.
Hermits ambushing Hermits is what this feels like. Welcome to Doc M's Death Trap.
I'm sorry,
He's
it's
got
just a
cameras
random
around.
cave. I'm not responsible for any death or loss. It's a random
I mean-
cave, you know.
We, the undersigned, very much disagree whose fault this is.
Ah, yeah, it's Joe's fault, right?
Oh yeah, clearly.
I
When
mean,
in doubt,
When in
doubt,
doubt,
it's
Joe's
Joe's
fault.
fault.
Okay.
I think that only applies to me. So.
Oh, I mean,
I
I hear that a lot from other people too, Cleo.
All right. Okay. So it's not just. Oh, fair enough.
Wow, you got really loud there.
Sorry.
You're blowing out your microphone, just so you know.
Hey. Yo.
Oh, I turned mob sounds off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that might be the reason you don't.
Yeah,
hear
hostile creature sounds was off for me. I was like, how do they keep sneaking up on me?
it. Okay. now
That
it
part
makes
was
sense.
me. You can blame me for that.
All right.
Oh, hey, we just got a tip for 5 from
almost get got
Lark,
again,
who says,
though?
injured my shoulder and been forced to rest your streams and videos
No,
that cut
I
me
didn't hear
sane.
any explosions,
While I
I
heal,
think.
thanks for being an awesome and chill person. You're most
Good.
welcome, Lark. Thank you for helping support the show. That puts us 5 away from the next
Wow.
expansion.
Yeah, we're almost done. Yeah.
So by the time I get here,
Yeah, really, for real, Cleo, though, we're gonna be
Well,
done.
the problem is, Cleo, we don't have enough shulker boxes to carry back your stuff. So you have to
yeah, I
come either way.
know. Fine.
Well, not that Schalke boxes would be an issue. But
Yeah, someone doesn't have an infinity farm, do they?
yeah. But I don't think brought much over. Just recently, I put 2 stacks in our storage room because we had never had Schalke boxes there. And then it was like, wait a minute, why? What am I doing here? And brother brought a whole Schalke box over.
Right, I'm heading west.
Oh, somebody's getting... Joe, did you fall in lava?
Yes, I fell in lava.
Did you sleep in the bed?
Yeah, but I also have a fire resistance potion I'm going to drink.
Oh,
Ay, ay, ay.
North, east, south.
it's
Keep those in my hotbar, clearly. Instead of having to ender
Yeah.
pearl away first.
It's a little bit dangerous.
Have you got wither-based tree farms? Is that why there are withers?
That's gonna be obsidian farm.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna kind of spawn a portal in their face over and over, and then hit them with a snowball. They get mad and they break it, and then keep on rotating.
Yeah, fair.
The wood is
That seems interesting.
Ren does all the wood with there's no cheatiness. It's just regular TNT blowing them up. Nothing insane.
No cheatiness. We just explode our trees.
Yeah.
Oh,
course,
that's
of
fair
course.
game.
Artisanally destructed.
With not even using a TNT tuber, he does. So it's, that's why that gigantic creeper farm is there.
Fair enough. I can't really.
Yeah, it's Ren
Uh,
is doing stuff.
Assume, just so you know, there's a creeper about to drop on you. He's like right over your head
There
on this
with
little
the-
ledge.
with the
Okay,
cave
he's wandered
spiders.
off. Now he's right back.
There he is.
You know what, Joe? You could kill it.
No, I can't. I don't have any ranged weapons.
It's also
Do you have a
dead.
trident?
It's a Riptide Trident.
Ah, nice.
I use it for what do you call it? Teleporting long distances with the
Would
golf
you happen to
technique.
have coordinates?
Yes, minus 4,300 and minus 500. From the portal in the industrial district straight east.
Straight east.
Yeah. Minus 4,200, minus 500.
Right there. Right
Cool.
there. Okay.
And then you should be able to... Wait, do you have an ender pearl for the...
I have an
Beacon
ender
hole.
pearl to get down the thing.
Cool.
Doc did say west the first time. He did.
Yeah, but then Joe corrected me and said, no, it was east.
It is east. It's toward the sunrise from the portal.
Yeah.
It is east, yes. But that's not what Doc told me.
Listen to Joe, he's always right.
I try.
I've listened to Joe on many occasions.
Hey, thank you though, Connor, for tipping 50. Who says
That's all
staying
I'm
alive at
saying,
Doc's
you know.
Creeper Farm accident.
I don't need to say anything
Look
else.
where you are now today, see?
Alrighty, so that puts
And
us. The
look
first
where I
5
am.
gets us here. Boom.
This is
20
all
gets us
Joe's
another.
fault.
Boom. 5 passed.
It is actually. It is Joe's fault.
So here we
Joe
go.
is the reason I'm here.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Y'all have seen
Those
that
ninja
money go.
creepers.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I accidentally hit
Where
push
is-
stop. Y'all have seen that money go straight to my head, but now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the
At least I'm having a nice
Joes.
peaceful boat ride.
That's going to put us at 90% Joe Pasty. I normally don't do the face camera expansions. It's such a terrifying place, so I'm actually freaking out a little bit.
This is
And
Joe on many
numero
occasions.
dos,
Results more often confusing
expansions.
rather than accurate.
Lower the Joe Pasty now to
Yeah.
80%.
My chat is often correct.
And then it's time to
Especially
grow hills.
So, Cleo, how is the full timing?
Lower the Joe Pasty now to
content
70%.
creation treating you?
Tips are welcome
going
via
really
paypal.me/JoeHills or YouTube Super Chat, and we are
Alright.
15
Oh,
away
I'm not used to that.
from the next expansion.
It's a bit weird. I don't know what to
Yeah.
do with myself.
How it's
but
the way it
it's-
should be. You've been grinding it out for years in double whammy. At some point, gotta do the leap of faith, I guess.
Got to get lucky at some point. Is what we're saying here.
Yeah.
Did you say minus 500?
Mhm.
Okay.
Minus 4,200, minus 500. You should see the big desert, big desert.
There is, yeah. I see the beacon. No, I don't
Yeah.
need that anymore. Okay.
Probably gonna be mobs jumping.
Yeah,
down
if you
from
run
there.
out of sand at our other desert, I think this one should be pretty good. Don't know how much it's
To
stuck
be
up
fair,
already.
I think we are running out of sand.
Are we already?
What?
Yeah.
No, in the main desert, there's a lot of sand left, Cleo. I put in a new beacon and I've been harvesting for a few days, and there's plenty left. You
Wait,
just-
you don't need a beacon to mine sand.
Yeah, but I'm gathering the sandstone below it too, because we need sandstone for our walls of our castle.
Sandstone is instant mine as well.
I don't know. I put in a beacon. It helps me not get lost.
Joe just feels more
Okay.
comfortable with the beacon.
I mean, you know what? I'll make it a jumping beacon or something then, because I've already moved all the iron over there.
All right.
Okay,
That's
Joe.
it.
Hi.
For real?
Welcome
yeah.
back, Cleo. I'll show you where your stuff is.
That's it. Ren did some speed mining, so it was only digging out the ceiling here.
Feel free to put your bed over there in case a spider gets you while you're looking in the chest, or click on the bed.
Oh yeah, over there,
Just in
up
case.
there is
I
a
did.
cave spider spawner.
I did. Fool me once.
Somewhere up there, but is there another? And there was some other.
I see
spawners.
3 zombies that are on their way to attack you, Cleo. So I'll just go ahead and start killing those.
That would be appreciated. I don't know why they're attacking me
one
whilst
here.
you're here. Mushroom King Dominator 2.
Oh wait, that's actually mine.
Yeah, I didn't think it was mine somehow. As a rule, not mine.
Okay, cool. So that was my job. Is there anything
That
else?
was your job.
My task? I don't know. How do you call it?
We don't really call it anything. It's all good. Rockets, thank you.
Asuma, did you have
On the
anything?
set.
Oh, there is
No, I'm
another
good, I
beacon.
think.
But we have a job according to Joe.
I mean,
Oh.
kind of. I'm not sure if it's all the way ready for public, because it's slightly more
Consumption.
complicated than building a hole. I don't know. Cleo seemed to
Hey.
think my instructions were too complex, and
Don't
that
disrespect my
maybe I
hole.
need to get things further
we're not
along.
we're not gonna mess with your hole anymore, Doc. It's fine.
All right.
So
But yeah, if you still want to do a little bit, you can fill in all the little holy holes here, and then
That's
what
make
I've been
sure
doing.
everything is lit up. Oh, and
Uh-oh.
we probably I'm gonna close this gap
whoa,
up
creeper
there.
just dropped. You're
Oh,
about to
yeah,
have a new
this
hole
is
for me to
safe.
fill in, Doc.
It's the
is
ravine of death
perfectly
up
safe.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have the sword out.
Been here for a while. They've got good armor on. All right, let's
Okay.
block this whole thing off. Creeper, I heard you. Oh.
Let's go block anything in that needs to be blocked.
There's also a slime chunk here, but yeah, chances are with this big area that there is some slime chunkiness
Whoa!
Yeah, this-
somewhere.
There were
I mean, you've
two
got this giant
perfectly
slime over here
camouflaged
coming in.
skeletons. Like, they were just like blending into the gray of the wall.
Yeah, skeletons well known for their grey colours.
Well, with
Those
the way the
damn gray
lighting level
skeletons.
was, they were perfectly matched. There's just two of them waiting, just leaning against the wall.
Just chilling. Just chilling.
Yeah. The start switch of the tunnel bore will be right here. So I think it's a pretty good call to block this hole off.
You should
here.
probably block off like everything near any part of the contraption.
Yeah, man. But it's impossible, you know. If you keep on going, you always unearth new overhanging caves and stuff. So it's always a thrill.
At least where it starts, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Although last season when I was running it, it only blew up once on stream though.
That was my don't forget to pick up my kid from school
I enjoy
alarm,
stories
which I don't need to
like
do
that. It only blew up
'cause
the once.
she's at home
Yeah.
today.
When it blows up, it's insane. You know, it's this gigantic thing. But if something goes wrong, it literally disintegrates in a second completely. Like it's gone. It's just like it's
Like a chain
no.
reaction.
Yeah, it's just it's terrible. It happened. Mango ran one the other day in the SciCraft Blitz series too, and he had also incident blew up on stream. So it happens to the best, I guess. Okay, I think we got
Okay.
everything filled in, lit up. Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
All
That's
good.
it.
Okay. So the next question is, how do we get home?
Well, we fly up the beacon hole.
Oh, yeah. That's not gonna work for me.
Yeah, I don't have the ability to do that. I guess
You
I could
don't
just
have
start
no
making a
rockets, or
stairwell.
Do you have rocket problem, Cleo, or what is the situation?
No, just general lack of coordination problem.
Ah,
Cleo, I'll start building some stairs, okay?
Joe,
Here.
do you not have any wings?
Well, and I'm doing the No Wings Club. I'm on day 880.
Ah.
So, Cleo, I'm gonna start just building some stairs next to the beacon here. They're not gonna be lit because I don't
Okay.
have many torches, but
Have you considered
I got
scaffolding,
torches.
Joe?
oh, wait, you have scaffolding?
Of course I have scaffolding. How
Oh.
much do you think you had? If
I
can
don't
get
know.
it
I
out
gave
of
you a
12.
bunch, but I didn't bring any of it with me.
All right,
Cleo
you do it,
placing
Joe,
it-
because I hate scaffolding. It is my least favourite thing.
if you want,
Oh,
if
one
you
second,
get used
one
to it,
second.
it's really.
Oh, okay.
Nope. I'm not going to get
Gotta-
used to it because it's awful.
Sorry,
That's
X, we have to
facts.
wait. No, but
It's
there's
alright.
another way out. Come on, here, over there, at where the chests are. There's a hole to fly up.
Could I make it any more
yeah.
obvious? Wah, 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 wah. He
It's
and a
like waiting for the
pearl.
lift.
Da, 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 da.
Woohoo! Oh, your scaffolding has reached the top.
Yeah. Let me quickly get my bearings. Yeah, this. Here's
Yeah,
your boat.
you can
over
see the
here.
sunset is going to be toward the portal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Joe is
handy
ba-
to know.
Joe is bear
Bye, Joe.
grilling the whole dealio.
I'm whatting the whole Bear Grylls.
Do you know Bear Grylls?
I've heard of him, but I'm not really familiar. Like he's some sort of outdoorsman or something.
Yeah. But you know he always makes it very dramatic. You know what I mean?
How many
Like-
bears would Bear Grylls grill if Bear Grylls could grill
Bear Grylls
bears?
could grill bears.
Yeah.
Yes.
7.
Oh.
I once saw this picture, like, you know, when they did it, supposedly... Oh, here's the boat, Joe. Should I pick you up?
No, I realized I could Ender Pearl Trident faster. Anyway.
All right. No, they did. Supposedly, they were somewhere in Argentina on the high plains and, you know, super dangerous. And they have this picture where he stands there, and then somebody found a picture of a woman who is a tourist and was also there, and it's literally right next to a street. So completely staged.
Yeah, he got a lot of like criticism because like people thought that the whole thing, like his show is staged, right? Like he goes and stays in hotels in between takes and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to be fair, like it doesn't communicate that that's what he's
And
doing.
he's got an entire team of
Yeah, well, it's kind of obvious, I guess. But yeah, But mostly the survival people, I think, criticize about him is that he creates such extreme scenarios and situations and crazy stuff. I mean, the guy slept
And then he
in
pees on himself.
yeah, he slept in a carcass of a dromedar or something. Inside, and yeah, people are just saying it's just so unrealistic things he's doing. Like
Just unnecessary is what they're saying.
too
Yeah,
far.
I mean the idea is that he's like showing you how to survive, right? But the assumption is, and it's not clearly stated, but the assumption of the viewer is that he's actually out there surviving, which he's not.
Alright.
Yeah, the assumption of the viewer is if they act like him, they could actually survive. But if you run through the jungle like a madman and climb up every cliff inside, I don't think it's a good survival strategy.
Yeah.
Just
When he was really popular, like 10 years ago, when his show was, I don't know, that's when I was aware of it. There was also a bloke doing a show, I think it was just called Survivor Man, where he literally did go and survive on his own for like weeks on end. It was a cool show.
He has Survivor Man has a YouTube channel now and has uploaded every single Survivor Man episode to YouTube, and you can even with director's commentary if you want. It's epic.
Kind of makes sense to migrate that way.
Yeah, he's the best. Survivor
I might
Man
have to go
is
check that
legend.
out. I really enjoyed his stuff way back when.
Yeah,
I liked Bear Grylls' show as well. Just
yeah.
they should have just communicated.
His
like
name is Lee
that.
Stroud.
Yeah, that's
Survivor
right.
Man. Lee Stroud.
Cool.
Do either of y'all play Quake?
Oh, he has
I do
500,000
not.
subscribers by now. Okay, cool.
Gotcha. Because I was gonna say
I will be right back.
Quake just got a new update on Steam that finally fixes matchmaking and a bunch of other things. So
As Rens, did you make it over, Cleo?
I'm at home.
yeah,
Oh, you're already.
I'm already walking back
Alright.
too.
All right, cool.
It actually
Yeah,
took me longer
success.
to double back because I overshot your island with my Ender Pearl Trident.
Man,
Those things have
Ren is
crazy
going
range.
wild. looks like a blast chamber, TNT blast chamber.
Okay, right, I'm home. Didn't expect to be home already. I'll take a quick look at our castle.
I'll be there shortly if you
Or
want to
what-
put the kettle on.
I wouldn't quite know how. I mean, I could make a kettle, maybe?
Yeah, I was gonna say you could boil a cauldron or like I don't know. Is there a kettle
I
in
mean, that's
Minecraft?
definitely
Not
a thing I could do.
really.
And you just stand here, place it there. Nice.
Oh,
Ren
I
is
see
stepping
you put in
up his-
some wall decorations in the pub.
Ren is stepping up his redstone game this season, man.
Oh yeah, what's he
What's he
doing?
doing?
He's doing all kinds of crazy stuff over here.
Such as
Super smelters, TNT blast chambers for concrete. Oh yeah.
I'm just going to nod so it seems like I know what you're talking about.
I'm back, by the way. I got a message. Someone, I think this is related to you, Cleo, asking when is the new update coming up. But apparently I have to answer because they're watching your stream or something. Does this make any sense to you?
oh, the new.
It makes no sense to me.
Okay then.
But I suspect that the issue is they're playing bingo on my stream currently, and they're trying to get you to do something or say something that will trigger a response in me, which means they'll get bingo. That is my suspicion.
Have they just won bingo?
They haven't yet, but
Well, you
You
are
know.
reacting to my message, are you not?
I am. But I don't know what the thing is that they're trying to get you to do, or to get you to make me do.
So like
Oh.
let's say that there's a thing on the bingo card that says make Cleo say wop bopaloo wop a wop zam boom, and they're like, hey, Suma, can you ask Cleo what her favorite thing to scat is when she's doing jazz music? You know, and then she says that.
Yeah, stuff like that. So
Well, I'm not sure what they want me or you to say.
well, it's okay. What they have to realise is that if we know who it is, if they're harassing people in other streams, we ban them. So
I wouldn't call it harassment, but they certainly
I
wanted me
don't-
to
I
talk
don't-
about the new update.
They certainly derailed the
proximity chat.
stream, which that's
I
bannable
don't
for me.
particularly. Here's the thing: they don't. The bingo is a nice thing for my chat, because it's a case of they find things and we don't get to talk very much during HHH streams, so it was a nice thing for them to do. But if they're going into other people's streams and trying to get them to do stuff, that's not okay.
Ren's TNT blast chamber just blew up.
Is
Gonna
that
fly
its
here and
stated
pretend I
purpose?
didn't see anything.
You're just gonna walk away at this point.
Did you blow it up?
No.
Dang it.
Why did you throw that ender pole, Joe?
Because I was trying to get up there quicker.
But
But you were already up here.
to my shame, I
Well-
was watching him and I was thinking if he triggers it now, it will blow up. But
I'm up here now.
Oh,
You know, I'm not
I'm
over
so
there,
glad
so
I caught that on camera.
I'm not following what's going on. But
Cleo is watching me fail at ender pearls.
Like 4 times in a row.
Oh
Great.
my gosh. You know, and if I had drank the slow falling potion, when I hit the sidewall, I would have been able to just slowly drift down, and it would have been fine. But whatever.
I can hear you are disgruntled.
Yeah.
He's very gruntled.
I'm very gruntled. I'm re-gruntling over here. You missed the part where I was audibly seething because I had to take my hands off the push to talk button to like massage my face muscles. So I was very, very disappointed in myself.
Who made the mushroom? Hypno made the mushroom, didn't he?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Hypno's giant
Was it
mushroom.
X-Base?
It looks really cool.
Yeah, that's
It is
awesome.
really cool. It's it's. If we'd realised how close it was going to be, though.
I might
No, I
try
mean,
to
it's
get me
not
some
that
of those
close.
IOUs though. What these guys got going on, I hope they do an auction soon.
I thought
they
they
have
I believe
announced
that's
it.
the
begun.
auction up. The auction has begun.
Does anybody
Oh.
know like what the rough prices are on them? Because I've only got like 7 diamonds or something. Oh, also Cleo, I put more flower shop diamonds in your box at the Hive Straight place.
Oh, thank you. I've made a whole business selling water bottles, and to be honest, most of the money is coming from Joe's flower farm. So
But you help restock the flower farm, so you get half the profit.
yeah, I guess that's fine.
Hey X, did you buy logs with derp coin?
I did. I brought one of each
Yeah,
stack
nice.
type.
We're getting that derp coin, man.
We are.
I'm gonna be rich.
Let's go
Derp
through
coin
here.
rich.
Oh yeah.
Fix the corners here.
Okay.
I think.
Okay. So the person who messaged me has messaged me again saying, "No relationship with the bingo. Just curious when the update comes out. So sorry."
Huh.
What
But why
update?
would you have to ask Cleo that?
I think they messaged me, and what they were saying is that they are watching Cleo's stream, but they've messaged me because they want to hear me answer their question, but they're watching your stream, not mine.
Oh, but they know Cleo won't know when the update's coming out, so they're asking you. This is very convoluted. And
Someone's
unnecessary.
watching Cleo's stream and gone to me to ask a question.
Yes,
But-
because they assume that I'm not going to know anything, and they are correct.
Well, I can tell you when the next update is coming out.
Around January.
He can. He's not
Yeah, I
going
can.
to, but he can.
It's supposed to
point.
come out. It's supposed to come out for the holiday season, so most likely sometime December, I reckon.
You know, it could be Kwanzaa. You never know what holidays we celebrate these days.
I mean, there is that,
So-
yeah. I mean,
I could have said it would be out when it's out, so
Yeah.
that was sort of what I was expecting, but you know, it's fine.
Those were the
It's
good
fine.
old days, you know, where the Mojang developers felt it. They have no obligation to make any announcement of anything.
And
That it
things
was
just
always the
turned up.
answer. When it's out, when it's out. Now they actually have some sort of roadmap. It's crazy.
I think it's worked out better.
Yeah.
So right now what I'm going to do, Joe, is I am going to... You know I said I needed to move everything down 2 blocks.
I thought you already started on. Didn't you complete that?
Oh, I did. Now I need to... Now I'm going to finish it.
Oh, okay.
You see? I'm useful.
Do you have a
Yes.
man purse too?
What's a man purse?
Like
It's a bag.
a little
I
box.
got a few bags.
No. Here in game, you know, a box that has all the useful items you
Oh yeah, my ender
need,
chest.
but you never really use. Like, you know, I have this
my
one
ender
Schalke
chest.
box that has, I don't know, this one Schalke box with everything pretty much. I don't know. It has a bit of wood. It has a bit of this. It has a bit of that. You know. And 2 buckets
What
of
if
water.
you could upgrade it to have over 20 times the amount of space?
That would be cool.
You just make your ender chest your man purse. And put shulker boxes in it.
I do, but you know, the man purse is in the Schalke box. It's part of the.
Oh, okay.
And you know, either you're a man purse guy or you're not. What can I do?
I mean,
I am probably a multiple man purse guy. I have 27 man purses. Or 26.
X is definitely the kind of person that just has one of those keychains that have a Swiss Army knife and is made out of like paracord. One of those.
Now,
guys.
I don't, but now I'm wondering why I don't. Because that sounds like a smart idea.
See, the thing is, though, there are some places you can't take a knife into. And so that's actually why I don't. Because, like, if I go to the airport to pick somebody up, I don't want to be stopped, like, or, you know, something.
Well, you can take a knife into the airport. Like if it's a pocket knife, if you don't walk in there with a machete, nobody's gonna be bothered, right?
It's just easier to
that
not
explains
these
a lot.
days.
Well,
A lot of bars also have rules
funnily
against
enough-
knives. And
any knife that you carry in the UK is illegal.
Nah, you can't you have a pocket knife, like a Swiss
Nope.
Army knife or something?
No, technically it's illegal. If you are caught with it, that is criminal. So yeah, we had the coppers come in
Into the
school
kitchen?
once, and they told us that, and they've just got a bingo. Poop.
because you mentioned coppers.
What, can you carry a butter knife?
Why? You gonna butter some bread on the...
Actually, no. Legally, you're not allowed to. If you take it out of your house, and it's not from the shops to your thing, you're not allowed to.
Huh.
So yeah,
Yeah, we have a bit of a knife crime problem.
little bit, and yeah. So I'm just going to talk.
Almost.
Yeah, see, you can have a knife in the UK if it's under 3 inch. I thought so. I mean, here in Germany.
But
it's
what
kind
good
of
is
the
a
same.
pocket
You can,
knife if it's under 3 inches, Doc? Really?
A 3-inch blade is pretty long. For a pocket
I know, I'm
knife.
joking, I'm joking.
Uh,
Okay.
Here in Germany, also certain knives are not allowed, like, you know, those flip knives and
Yeah, butterfly
spring-loaded
knives,
knives,
Switchblades.
yeah. And also, you know, if it's a sort fixed blade and it has a certain length, don't ask me, like 10, 12 centimeters longer than that, then you also...
Hey, welcome Andy as Yoda Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, here on the HermitCraft server with my friends Doc, I'm 77,
Someone in my chat says it's a very overstatement to say we have a knife crime problem. I mean, all problems are like relative, isn't it? So
I mean,
it's only a...
compared to some other places, maybe it's not.
Yeah, it might not seem like a problem until it's between your ribs, and then you're just like, oh, you know, maybe I should have stayed in tonight.
I mean, considering.
I mean,
Considering
it
the
is
cases
a
I'm aware-
problem if it exists, right?
Yeah. And a problem is basically any weapon that exists, and it's all mixed up with like county lines and stuff. So that's a problem.
Well, realistically, if you're somewhere in the city, there's not many cases where you really need a pocket knife or a knife. But I don't carry a knife ever, and I can't recall a situation now where I was in a situation where I thought, man, now having a pocket knife would be great.
Yeah.
Last time,
I mean,
don't know.
most of the issues that we have are usually drug crime related, and you know, and kids who get mixed up in that think I need to protect myself, so they start carrying a knife. So that's where most of the problem is.
3 inches is 6 centimeters. 1 inch is 2.5 centimeter. So 3 inches is 7.5 centimeters.
Ish.
Ish.
Somewhere I have a ruler.
Knife crime talk with hermits.
Hey, if you want me to do an anti-knife crime bulletin anywhere, anybody, I know things. I've seen talk.
I mean, I thought it was mainly a typical big city issue, right? I mean, there's knife crimes in London and other bigger cities, but it's not a general
I mean, there's knife
crime
crimes
problem.
everywhere. Like I say, it's mostly drug related. So
Speaking of, things we know about this, a bit of a story from when I was at school. Walking out of, or standing outside one of the lessons, out comes one of these troubled kids who I was friends with. Just brandished a
am
massive
I not
knife and
surprised by
started
that?
walking towards this other kid. And the teacher just very gracefully walked past, grabbed the weapon, immediately concealed it, and then just walked them off into their room, and they were expelled.
Nice.
yep.
It was horrifying to watch, and the teacher dealt with it incredibly well. Didn't make a scene.
You know that teacher has had issues in the past, and the issues meaning they
probably
were the issue. There are a certain brand of teacher that's just sort of like, I want to deal with the kids that were like me, because no one else will.
I wouldn't have suspected they were, but maybe they'd had experience with that.
You'd be surprised. The really straight-laced ones are the ones you want to watch out for.
I mean, I have a garden knife, one of those nifty.
I mean, so long as you don't take it
gardener
out of your
knives.
house, you're fine.
Or out of Germany. I mean, either one.
I mean, I
Depends,
would assume
you
that
know,
out
good
of
friend of
Germany is
mine-
out of his house as a rule.
And you can travel with a pretty big knife collection. Too.
Welcome
A
to
good
Knife
friend of mine
Talk,
is a
Badger.
cook, and he
Over
has,
the knives.
wherever they travel, he has this knife bag with 50 different kitchen knives and stuff. And there was
But
never
if
an
you're
issue.
not a chef and you're traveling with that,
you
then
just
it's
cannot
different.
have it in your hand luggage. Gotta be in the.
Well, okay, so
You
for
gotta
example, in the
declare
United
it, though.
States, let's say that you're driving and you get pulled over and you got a baseball bat in your trunk. That could be a weapon. But if you also have a ball and a glove, then it's assumed you're on your way to, go play baseball with your friends, right? So if you're a chef and you've got a knife roll with professional chef tools and things like that, they're probably going to contextually go, oh, okay, that's fine. Big white hat,
because,
apron, we get it.
Yeah, sure, but still, you can't have it in the cabin. It can only be in the, luggage.
Well, yeah,
compartment.
because
You
he's
can't-
not going to be prepping a meal in the plane cabin.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make some great entertainment. To be fair, on a flight, I'm going to have an hibachi grill and I'm going to prep it in front of you. It's fine.
Oh, yeah. Pressurized environments and hibachi grills really are
yeah,
some of
they're
the best for
grand,
entertainment.
they're grand.
What's a hibachi grill?
Yeah,
It's like
when
an
when the chef goes
flame
crazy.
grill.
Yeah.
When the chef
Ah,
The Japanese
goes
chef,
crazy.
they do these shows, and with the quick prep skills.
quick knife.
big open flame grill, basically.
What's up with that fish they eat that can kill you?
Fugu fish.
Yeah, made famous by The Simpsons. And also the Japanese.
And also the indigenous people that live in Japan. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
If you cut out
And then-
the poison glands, then you're good, I guess.
It's a delicacy. It's supposed to be one of the best tasting things you can eat.
Nah,
I would
probably
not try it.
You know, this is one
Believe
of
it or
these
not,
things.
neither
It's
would I.
just probably it doesn't taste so great. There's probably way better sushi, but it's just one of these freak things people like to do. Ooh, I'm eating poisonous fish. Whoa. You know, it's like some delicacies just don't taste good. People eat them anyway to be cool.
What about
mean-
caviar? I've never eaten caviar, but
Well, it's just fish eggs. Have you ever had sushi with fish eggs on top? Because if so, you've had caviar.
I've
To
had.
be honest, sushi
is
isn't
it?
isn't really well known in this sort of in the UK.
Wait,
I love
getting more
sushi. I had
popular
some
now,
today.
But,
Yeah.
but you can't say it's a thing that people regularly go and eat.
Sushi.
Well, there's the sushi bar in the Asda that is always stocked, and people
The
are.
sushi
wait,
Like
bar
myself.
wait.
in the
Is
Asda.
the Asda
You
like
have
the
just said
Kroger or the
the-
Publix? Is this
Okay,
Is
it's
this a
not
step up
Asda
from a
sushi,
7-Eleven?
It's Panku. It's when they integrate another brand into the Asda. So it's not Asda employees. It's not Asda's sushi, which I've had, and it's not that great. It's Panku sushi.
I will be right back. I need to change my skin.
Yeah, I'm just making faces at the camera so I can't press the push to talk. But
And
it's fine.
is it called taramasala or something? Taramasula?
Tiramisu.
Yeah, it's like fish eggs, isn't it? Like a cream that you put on a salad or something.
I don't think so. I think
Someone in chat will
tiramisu is
know.
something else.
Taramasalta? With a
Salata.
T? Salata. Taramasalata. That's it.
She likes tiramisalata and getting caught in the rain.
Don't know.
She's
I
not
don't- you
into
know, it's-
something.
With such specific words, knowing the English terms for it, that's tricky, man.
I'm pretty sure it is that. It's like fish eggs. I used to eat it until I found out what it was, and it made me go, ugh. I never ate it again.
Well, I mean, there is, you know, the salmon eggs, that is pretty common to have that. But real beluga caviar, I had that once in some fancy restaurant or what, but it's very expensive, right? It's
Wait,
like,
but whales are mammals. So are they like cutting the eggs out from inside? Unlike fish eggs, which are laid by the fish externally?
for the sturgeons, they kill them, yeah. They have it
Yeah,
in
but
their
for a
belly.
beluga whale, are they...
No, it's not. It's beluga caviar. It's not a whale.
So it's not whale eggs.
No. No.
Because, yeah, cutting open a mammal to harvest its eggs and then serving them is...
Wow.
Like,
No.
especially like an endangered mammal, like a whale,
have
is
really
like a
good
whole
in-
thing.
Best caviar is from Russia, Baikal Sea and so on, and Iran.
Beluga
good
caviar is
caviar.
sturgeon eggs. Okay.
Are we suggesting to what? We suggesting open up mammals to eat their eggs?
I'm trying to figure
Yeah.
out what beluga caviar is. Apparently it's sturgeon eggs, but I was thinking
Yeah.
beluga like the beluga whale, and I'm like, how would you even get the eggs out of the whale without killing
Okay.
it? That seems like bad.
Well,
I
it's
mean,
a
you could-
beluga beluga whale, beluga caviar. You know.
Oh,
from
okay.
the-
I didn't know that beluga was a region.
I guess, at least.
I like
Makes
the will
sense
to
to
comment.
me.
I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, I know.
that's what I would assume.
I don't know why it's called beluga caviar, but it's enough that I don't want to know. But
Oh,
yeah, mammal eggs.
Apparently, it costs
different.
6,300 per kilo. That caviar you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason
That's
why I'm not
that's
eating
from
it.
the
it's fine.
Baikal Sea original. Blah blah blah. Very expensive.
don't worry, Cleo. I'm sure, you know, when our YouTube careers take off and we're invited to parties at, like... Who runs YouTube these days?
Who runs YouTube these days?
Yeah,
A
Susan
shadowy
Wojcinski.
cabal of
Yeah, well, when we're
murderers.
invited to their house for dinner, I'm sure they'll have it.
To
I'm
the
sure they'll
murderer's
go.
house.
To the murderer's house. Yeah,
No, whoever runs YouTube.
yeah, the murderers. Fact.
Jeez.
That's a
Not-
joke for anybody who doesn't understand jokes. Specifically looking at chat.
Come on.
YouTube is not run by murderers.
That's what I'm saying, Kiwi.
Unless
It's
you're talking about
beluga
environmental
sturgeon.
impacts.
That's what I'm saying. Beluga caviar from the beluga sturgeon.
Okay.
Oh, it's the name of the fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How's the wall coming, Joe?
You know, well enough. There's ups and downs. I say as I fall off it.
Yeah, once more. Once more into the breach.
Yep.
You know, Joe, this
What?
doesn't have to stay at exactly the same level all the time, you know.
No, I know.
Or
I'm
is
trying.
this-
I'm trying to get. Oh, careful for the creeper there. Cleo, you're running toward the creeper. Okay, now you're not.
No. I know how to deal with creepers sometimes.
Okay.
People been still onto YouTube with the copyright situation, but believe me, YouTube really got it sorted out by now. It's not much.
Yeah,
you
I've not
can-
had any issues recently at all.
You know. Yeah, and they have a way to defend yourself as a content creator. If you get copyright striked on Twitch, good luck.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much how it do be.
Speaking of that, I re-enabled clips on Twitch because I noticed that they've now added some tools to deal with the DMCA stuff. So
Did they?
maybe it's all right to do clips again.
There's one, there's this guy, his name is Montana Black. He's the biggest German streamer. He's streaming how many? Like 80,000 viewers at the moment. And he kept on playing music. He never bothered. He plays it all.
It's always nice when you realise it's one rule for you and another rule for someone else.
Nah, he has no special rules. He just doesn't give a crap. Weird.
You say that he has no special rules, but you know.
No, he doesn't. He's got banned several times, but not for music violation, for other stuff.
That feels like a special exemption to me.
I don't know how he does it. I think, he uses also OBS and then streams the audio line is later than not in the VOD. And I don't think they do live, copyright strikes yet. But I don't know. I could ask if I ever meet him how he does that.
Oh, I can tell you how that's done. Do you stream with slobs?
Say what?
Yes.
If you stream with slobs, you have a record button you can hit when you're streaming. It's next to the stream button, and you can actually configure the way you would your stream to have like different audio sources and whatnot. You can configure it to do that with audio. You can also configure it to do it with video as well. So while I'm streaming now, I'm also recording Minecraft with a different audio setup, so I could then use it as if it were like regular recording footage for a video. So it's got no overlays, no extra, sounds. The music's in a separate channel. It's really cool.
Interesting. Didn't know it did that.
Yeah, it's totally worth figuring out how it works, because then you can just take your stream and have it as if it, was just some recorded footage you could use in an episode. So if you do something you want to put in an episode as well, you can do that.
That sounds reasonable.
It's fine.
Why is Dripzone so slow?
Are you waiting for it to grow?
Pretty much.
I'll be back in a bit.
I mean, Cleo, it grows whether you watch it or not. Just go work on a different part of the castle and it'll keep growing.
Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome.
Right, I'm gonna head out of here. It was fun as always.
Yep,
Alrighty,
I'll
see ya,
next
X.
time.
See you next week, guys. Bye bye.
Cleo, I'm probably going to stick around a while to keep working on this. How about you?
I think I'm probably going to head off in a bit.
Okay.
So, I just want to get this bit done because mining this bit is good. And besides, we've got a long stream tomorrow, probably.
Oh, yeah. My daughter's looking forward to that one since she'll be home for it for a change.
Yeah. Did you explain to her that it was different?
Yeah, she knows it's a papercraft stream. But yeah, those she was actually did I tell you when the first time I showed her the thing? She looks at it and goes, "Wow, that's actually way more impressive than I expected." And I'm like, "Thanks." And she's like, "You drew all this yourself?" And I'm like, "No. I printed it out, but I cut and glued it and folded it." And she's like, "Okay, I'm going downstairs." Like, I'm out. I am done.
You know what, Dad? It's not as impressive as you're making it out to be.
Yeah, it's like, okay, just the conversation over. I have nothing nice to say, so I am checking out. Welcome, Asuma Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee with my good friend Zombie Cleo. You want to say hello, Cleo?
Hi.
Hi, everyone. Welcome. Do you actually play Smash Brothers at all? Because you always do that Kirby high thing.
No, but I do. I just do it to annoy people.
That's fair.
So, you know, it's like you, but vocally.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Well, obviously, because I love everything about myself, people imitating me along other vectors is always a joy and a delight. So thank you, Cleo, for that.
Yes, a joy and a delight, relatively speaking.
What a delightful joy that Cleo is.
Yeah, that's the thing people say about me all the time.
Yeah, I kind of, I was shaking my head wildly, but I wasn't sure if the mic would pick it up, so I pushed to talk just in case.
Wow, it's rude.
Is it? I didn't want you to feel left out if you couldn't, hear my gestures.
No, I'm okay with you being rude. It's standard now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, Cleo, what part of the castle are you working on at present?
I'm not
Oh, okay.
at present. I just finished collecting dripstone, and then I had to look at my bee farm. Because I'm about to head off, and looking at bees is pretty.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm working on the walls still, and I have managed to shoot my ender pearl incorrectly again. Oh my gosh, I'm just having the worst luck with these ender pearls today.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head off, Joe. So I will see you later. I'll see you tomorrow, actually,
Yeah,
because we've got a 2:30 stream.
2:30 British time, 8:30 a.m. U.S. Central Time.
So if you want to come and watch me and Joe do papercraft, feel free to come down tomorrow. So, So I will see Joe's stream later. I'm going to go chat out to my stream for a bit.
Alrighty, bye, Cleo.
Bye-bye.
So for anybody curious, the papercraft we're working on, we have a model. Each of us bought a model of the castle we're building, and we are building it with folded paper, glue. We have to cut the paper into these little shapes and glue them together. It's a whole thing. And so this is going to help us better appreciate the structure we are working on here. So we do like a 3 to 4 hour papercraft stream every week working on that. Okay, so we need to figure out exactly how the sand is going to fall here. Or not sand. How the wall is going to pop out here. By dropping this concrete powder in the proper way. Okay. That makes sense. So, now that we know that, we're going to go that way one. We're going to go that way one. This interior bit might not be visible, but maybe it will be. Traditionally, we've kind of squared these like so, but if we do that there, that's going to really mess that up. So I don't know about that. Once we start building the wall, a lot of these pieces are going to be more obvious. Okay. Wait, hold on. Could I make it any more obvious? Okay. Blur, now I'm stuck in this pit. And we need to use a bed. So it's a good time to ender pearl up into a thing that we're going to perfectly hit. So we can run over here to our bed. Somebody said, oh, the cam's cool. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the camera gets slightly bigger every time we hit a $20 tipping milestone. Little fun story time. people kept telling me, Joe, if you want to be a professional YouTuber, you got to have a dynamic overlay. And I said, my face, my webcam is my dynamic overlay. And they're like, no, it needs to change. It needs to represent when people tip so that they'll tip. And I was like, it'll get bigger every time people hit a tipping milestone. And then people were like, no, Joe. It needs to numerically show the tips. And I was like, I bought an abacus. I can show the tips with that. And then people stopped telling me what to do, because at a certain point, when you get this good at malicious compliance, you have, like, people just give up. So, anyway, if you would like to tip, tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. We are currently $15 away from the next face camera expansion. Right now, we're at 70% Joe Pasty. The next face camera expansion is the most obnoxious camera size we ever hit, which is the Tony Stark helmet cam mode. So if you're ready for some Tony Stark helmet cam, well, $15, folks. That's all it takes. So, okay. I don't know that I would call myself the king of malicious compliance, because monarchs are kind of out of vogue here in the United States right now. But, you know, I'm sure they'll be back in season eventually. Okay, so we are working on this part of the wall here. This is the rough palette. We're going to actually... Hey, welcome, Cleo Raiders. I'm not going to give you the whole spiel because you heard me give it to Isuma's folks, but thank you for stopping by. Here is the part of the wall that we are extending today. We are doing some dripstone here, followed by some mushroom, followed by some oak logs. Now, the actual wall is going to have, when we're done with it, we're going to vary the heights of these materials a lot to make it look cooler. Right now, we're just trying to get the pieces roughly where they need to be. And then we'll warp things around as we go after that. So, we're also trying to figure out roughly if we have enough materials for everything. But, like, Cleo was talking, though, about, like, Joe, you know, you can go ahead and, what do you call it? Dang it. She was like, actually, I don't think I need to put these in these inner ones here, because those are going to be occluded anyway. Yeah, okay, great. We are learning. The camera is somehow extra ghostly. More like extra jostly, because I'm the jost with the most here, folks. We are at 70% Joe Pasty right now. $15 away from the next expansion. Okay, we're going to need to clear out some of the trees that are... Okay, actually, why am I using the special Silk Touch pickaxe? Don't want that. We need to clear out some of the trees that are going to be too close here, or we're going to have problems with our wall. Because once we add logs to the wall itself, any leaves that are still here will never despawn, because the logs in the wall will keep them going. Why are these... These aren't despawning anyway. Is there a log hidden in here? Come on. No, it's just being obnoxious. Thanks. Thanks, a tree. Not helpful. I'm glad that y'all are enjoying my ender pearling related antics. Welcome, everyone. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and turn this down to followers only for 10 minutes, because we had it at an hour earlier, because there's all those wild raids out there. Okay, so core concept, we're using a color palette here that starts with deep slate, goes up through mushroom, switches to stripped oak, then stripped birch, and you can kind of see it there. The dirt is just scaffolding on the interior, but yeah. We're trying to get roughly how the walls are going to go in. Okay. We're going to go to the external side here on these diagonals. Did I say dripstone again? Or, sorry, did I say deep slate again? Dripstone, yes. Dripstone, woohoo. Bum, ba, ba, bum. La, da, 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 dripstone, woohoo. So we can actually make these too high in some places and kind of give it some elevation changes now, even though we're not going too nuts with it. We don't have a ton of these mushroom blocks as part of the problem with doing a lot of elevation changes. We do, in contrast, have a lot of oak logs. So knocking out a bunch of oak logs is pretty easy. We'll just have a few spaces here where these get higher, just to give it some variation, I guess. Now do Darkwing Duck. I am the terror that flaps in the night. I don't think I can do it. That's fine. We'll cover that later. Okay. Why not get a hoe to destroy the leaves faster? Because I didn't really come over here to destroy the leaves. That was just an incidental thing that was occurring while I was working on the other stuff. Okay. Cool. So, let's go ahead and get... We don't have a lot of the logs here. Let's ender pearl onto there first. And then from there, we can ender pearl up to here. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you, Annabomb Banana. Okay. So, where are all our oak logs? We have so much to build. So much to build made out of trees. La da 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 dee. Wum ba bum bum ba bum bum. Do 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 do. Okay. So, the idea is to have the logs be 2 to 3 high, but not 4. Well, okay. Well, actually, wait, no, it's 2 to 4 high. So, you know what? This one's fine, as is. Okay. Some of these are internal. Realizing that now. Don't need that. We can recover that as well, and that dripstone. And I think that that'll be okay. Why don't I have scaffolding on me? That would have been a good, obvious thing to grab. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Either way. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, if I banned you, coming back with the same name with V2 at the end is probably not the best. And also, especially if your first comment is something mean, it's like, well, I ban people who say things that are rude and mean. And I'm like, okay. So here we go. Womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp. Making some progress on our build. Woo! Making some progress very quickly. It's true. Do 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 do. Dang it! Didn't need to place those. That's fine. That's fine. It'll be okay. Now we're gonna have to strip these, which is gonna be its own whole separate process. Sun's not down yet. Would it be easier to have wood in the offhand and axe in the main? So I could strip them as I go? Maybe. I don't know. I usually just walk around. It doesn't take that long to... We can try that. So, wood in the offhand, axe in the main. Oh, that is neat. Has a cool rhythm to it. It's very musical. I'm loving that. Okay. So the rough concept here is in place. Okay. Now what we have to do for the top part here, well, this is where it gets weird. No! I did not mean to make planks. I meant to make the fancy wood. Oh, boy. Well, that was a little bit disheartening. So for the top parts here, so the the wall is going to transition at this point to the next material. So, and it's going to slope inward one. I think, assuming I did my math right. Which maybe I did not. No, I did. Yeah, I'm perfect. Yeah, we'll eventually need planks sooner or later. It's just kind of annoying for right now because it's like what I needed right now was not. Dang it. Whoops. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. Why didn't it make the noise? That's weird. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Welcome, Candy Cane Nomad. Glad you could join us. Nom 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 nom. Let's go run to the bed. Use that real quick. Zoom 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 zoom. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm awake. So. We can grab some sandstone, too, and some birch. Actually, we need dirt next, now that I'm thinking about it. Because we're going to have to scaffold along the interior. There it is. So let's get rid of the dark oak log we picked up, because that's worthless. We don't need the birch yet. Oh, we might be running pretty low on normal oak. Okay. Doing well, thanks. Dang it. You know what, let's just run down here and do this with nothing in our offhand. Okay, I hear a storm starting to roll in. And a tip just rolled in. Let's do that first. Thank you very much, Bobby, for the 15, who says Twitch stream tip. Woo! That is going to put us at our next face camera expansion. Y'all, if you've never seen a Joe Hill stream before, the camera gets bigger every time we hit a tipping milestone. And now you are about to witness the most obnoxious size face camera. Expand! We are now in full-on Tony Stark helmet cam mode at 60% opacity, 20 away from the next expansion. So, here we go. If you ever wonder what Minecraft looks like through my eyes, or even just through the eyes of any hermit, it me. I'm any hermit, broadcast for you. Everyone who has tipped up to this point has been tipping to reach the most obnoxious face camera size. But you can tip now to make it kinder, gentler, easier to see through. Because at this point, the camera can't really get any bigger. I mean, it will keep getting bigger. But the transparency is going to outpace easily the size expansions. This really does show off my glasses pretty well, though. Check these out. I just got these last week. I love them. They're the best. Okay. So let's enter pearl into there. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Hey, looks like folks are already tipping. This is not a high demand face camera size, it says. Thank you, Patrick, for the 20... Is that Polish zlotys? Let's see what that is. In U.S. Abacus beads. That comes out to 6 U.S. Abacus beads. Boom! Putting us 14 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you very much to Patrick for that. So there we go. And, oh, I forgot to do the trick with the offhand. Dang it. And I did it wrong even when I remembered. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so sadly, we're going to go ahead and run the oak planks back somewhere more useful for them. And And then we're going to have to harvest some fresh oak. Luckily, I planted a small oak forest over here. Zev Alexander says, do your glasses have the same color as a green screen? That might be one way to do a trick like this, but, you know, I'll leave it as an exercise to the viewer to try to determine my true secret. Okay. But I'm sure it works completely differently from all the other green stuff that I've got over here. Oh, like my creature from the Black Lagoon parasol. Which might or might not be green. I mean, that could be anything. Maybe that's, I mean, who knows? But yeah, creature from the Black Lagoon parasol. You know, my creeper mask. I mean, I don't know how that works. That could be any color. Could be a, I mean, maybe we use magnets or a trick with microchips. I mean, this isn't necessarily chroma green. This could really be anything. Okay. Maybe the glasses are clear. Maybe that's what makes them work. If you don't use clear glasses, you can't do a trick like this. Okay, so put the extra planks, all the extra planks, because that's going to eat up a ton of inventory space in there. Put the extra birch saplings in here temporarily. Ooh, extra oak saplings. Let's maybe go plant those extra oak saplings. Okay. Jay says, Joe sounds all muffled now. It's great. Yeah, see, that's what viewers want, is to not be able to hear my voice as clearly. They're just like, I love the dulcet tones, but like, what if we just couldn't determine the actual content of his speech? What if his words were lost on us? You know? As though we were Western explorers trying to sail south around the tip of Africa. Anything could happen. Badger Spanner says, I'm just here for the puzzlement. Although she's got a British voice, so it'd be more like, oh, I'm just here for the puzzlement, mate. No, wait. Oh, what? Oh, I'm just here for the puzzlement. I don't know, I can't do it. I've been working on my Roy Kent voice. If any of y'all are Ted Lasso fans, Roy Kent on Ted Lasso has the best accent. He's supposed to be like a footballer from southern London. And the way he says no is really funny. It's like, no. No. There's like, it's like a Y in there. No. I can't do it. But anyway, that's the closest I can get. No. It's almost like he's saying now, but like, yeah, I can't quite get it. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. You know, it's actually really neat with these new glasses. My prescription is slightly better. Just better enough that I can actually read the chat through the mask. Because with my old glasses, if I had the mask on, I couldn't read the chat, so I had to take it off right away. But now I can actually read the chat and focus on there. Meow. I don't know. We're done with that for now. Hey, welcome, Crypto Clouds. We're playing Minecraft. Oh yeah, here is our dripstone farm. It's kind of intimidating. But it looks better when the teeth are growing up from the bottom, too. So, that's cool. Is the mask prescription? I'm sure they do make prescription masks for, like, if your face, like, if you're a burn victim. I'm sure they have. Frog Prince says, your accent comes through, though, when you try other accents. I do not believe you. I don't know if I can do... What is something like...
Oh my god, Joe, what's going on the screen?
Oh, hey, Doc, are you actually watching my stream?
Yeah, I see a giant creeper face.
Yeah, that's my creeper mask. Mojang mailed it to me. Somebody was asking how I make my glasses see-through. Because I don't know if you wait until I take... somebody was asking how I make the glasses see-through. And if you see when I take the mask off, you can actually see through my glasses. And I was like, it might be something similar to how you can see through this mask. But yeah, I totally forgot you were here. So welcome back. How's it going?
Oh, good. Just ate a little bit.
Nice.
Farming copper.
Ah, wonderful.
The classic.
Are you doing the drowned farm for the copper?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We need, for the octagon build, Ren sent me the material list, and it's like 40 stacks of copper blocks or something insane.
Wow. Y'all are ambitious. I mean, I'm building a giant castle, but I'm not using 40 stacks of copper for it. I'm like, oh, I need to go get some more striped oak or stripped oak.
Yeah. A little bit overboard.
That'll look good, though.
Yeah. It'll be good, yeah. Alright.
So, in terms of your kid, are they at the point where they're like starting to crawl around yet, or roll over or anything? Or is that the sort of stuff you're comfortable talking about?
Yeah,
Sorry if not.
They're doing the rolling over,
Oh, nice.
and yeah, food, eating other new, some, how you call it, mashed potatoes and shit like that,
Yeah, that's when kids start becoming more fun, because, like, as much as you might adore them when they're first born, they're not very interactive yet, but, like, once they start being able to, like, grab for things and roll over and stuff, it really...
Yeah, starting to giggle a lot when you play.
Oh, yeah, that's so
together and
rewarding.
on, and it's really cool, yeah. Enjoyed a lot. Today was technically my free day, but I don't know. I had a bit of time, then I thought I'll grind a little bit, but yeah, I spent most of the time today with the little one. Pretty cool. It's just, yeah, whole new level of life, pretty much.
And are they sleeping through the night at this point? Because I'm guessing by now they're in bed.
Still a lot of breastfeeding during the night and so on. Well, I don't do that, but
Yeah. But either way, you might be getting disrupted from a sleep standpoint.
There's been plenty of nights where I slept on the sofa, I mean, at some point, I'm working now again since a few months. So yeah, sometimes I need to catch a bit of a night and actually sleep in.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, boy.
But yeah, normally then I'm awake early again. Just, yeah. All good. Offers are a bit limited, of course, what you can do with the pandemic still going on, but Karen got a baby swimming class finally now, starting like next week. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, my daughter loved being in the pool when she was very young, because our apartment had a pool, so we could just take her down there, and obviously you have to hold them because they're too little to splash around on their own. But yeah, that's always a great time.
The little one enjoys taking a bath a lot. I think the swimming will be lots of fun.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely. Though I realized, since I was always not a superficial person or so, I always thought about a lot of stuff. But now with the little one around, you see a lot of things even more different. Like one example is like the news cycle, right? And you have these horrific news coming in all the time. And by now, if there's anything kid involved, I can't even read it. Like it's way more intense and more real, I feel.
Yeah, that sort of stuff can really get under your skin, and like even like movies or stories and stuff. Sometimes it's
most, benign things, like totally nothing. Yeah, but you personally, before you just consumed and realized, okay, it's a bad thing, but it didn't hit you and that hard. And now I'm really, when it comes to that, super soft, man. I can't. Yeah, it's definitely a huge impact.
Have you seen the film School of Rock with Jack Black? Yeah, where he pretends to be a substitute teacher and then, takes the kids to like band stuff, like battles of the band and stuff. It's like as a kid you watch that and like, oh, what a cool substitute teacher. This is such a funny movie. But like as a parent, like you watch a movie like that and you're just like, oh my gosh, this like how much do I know about what goes on in the school? Oh, could this happen there?
I made this
Like,
experience yet, so far it's a small circle, right? Just at home and always on the close watch. But yeah, that's definitely the next challenge then, when we gotta let go a little bit and so on. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting how that goes then. But we're far from that yet.
No, that's fair. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I was trying to convert a stack of oak logs into the oak wood earlier, and I accidentally turned them all into planks. So it's like, I guess I'm gonna go chop down some more trees.
Or you can come to Ren's wood shop if you got some derp coin. He's eager to get it.
I'm not exactly doing great currency-wise this season. I think I've got like 7 diamonds and 2 premium derp coins. And I kind of wanted to save that for the IOU auction.
Well, yeah, as you lost your dog catcher job, from last season.
Yeah. Well, and it's like, I don't know. I'm normally
Rough
not very
times.
competitive with shops either. Like,
Yeah.
it's just not like my focus usually. I just want to goof around and not be responsible for inventory management.
Yeah. I just wanted to chill and break the game, but Ren dragged me into this competitive thing, and now we're fighting, probably against Green and so on, for the shopping crown.
Is the octagon going to be in the octa spawner chunk? Is that the idea?
Over there, close, pretty much. There's a small island across the strait, and there, close to the bottom shopping area as well.
Oh, that's cool.
I stuck helping or just chatting. I'm just hanging out, grinding some copper. We did a little bit of digging together. It was a small, as I said, 20 minutes. Joe and Cleo both died, so goal accomplished.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where, like, next time, first thing I'm going to do is find the bed. Because, yeah, that was... I wish I could have been more helpful earlier.
Oh, well. I was not expecting... I was just logging on and then, oh yeah, today's Hermits helping Hermits. And then all of a sudden you guys were like, okay, what's the digging about? And it's like, alright, if you think so. It was not that much.
Yeah, I mean, we're always happy to do something, because the problem is, like, the stuff Cleo and I are working on, we are going to need help, like, terraforming later, but I was like, okay, Cleo, I think we could explain it to people this way, and she's like, no, you got to have markers and stuff, like, nothing I'm doing is ready yet to just tell 4 people, okay, go, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if it's a small digging operation like I had going on there, it's easy, you know what I mean? There's not much going on. But yeah, if it's building, then it's a bit more tricky.
Yeah, people can really mess up if they're not given, like, clear instructions.
Yeah.
Oops.
We wanted to go shopping today, and then after we got stuck in traffic for like 30 minutes, we just said, okay, screw it. Makes no sense. Back home again. Just turned around. You know, in my city, they're doing huge infrastructure projects everywhere. And it's like, it's absolutely, you know, it was raining, so normally we go with the bikes. But yeah, the car regretted it the second I stepped into the car. We drive out of our street onto the city highway thing, or whatever you want to call it. Immediately traffic jam. Yeah, so makes no sense anymore.
Yeah, I've gotten in the habit of checking, like, the traffic apps and stuff before I leave, because even if I know I've driven to this place 100 times, one time I was driving to where we get our groceries, and I ended up there was like part of it's on the interstate, very small. Like I don't know what you call the interstate. It's like the Autobahn equivalent, right?
Yeah.
So I had to be on this thing that has limited entrances and exits, and I ended up stuck in traffic for 3 hours with my 2-year-old in the car seat.
Yeah.
To go, and like the actual part that was on the interstate, it was like a 2-mile shortcut. Like I could have taken surface streets and been there and back, and I was just so furious because it's like, oh, that was my day.
Oh, by the way, how is the hurricane situation where you at?
Well, so it hasn't hit where I'm at yet. It's going to be severely weakened because those storms lose a lot of power once they're over land. But the problem is parts of Tennessee had some really severe rain a few days ago and some bad flooding. And so we don't quite yet know, like, even though we're not worried about wind, there might be some water issues.
And power, as I was seeing, New Orleans was like 1 million people were out of power, or so I was reading.
Yeah, all of the power lines, all the high, what do you call those, high voltage transmission lines into New Orleans were just tore out of the ground by the storm, twisted, warped metal. It's like, yeah, it's not one of those things like, oh, okay, a few lines went down, we'll reconnect them. It's these 200-foot tall high voltage towers are gone.
I mean, the wind coming in like with 150 miles per hour and stuff. I mean, that's just insane. It's extremely powerful.
Yeah.
Probably if you never like experienced it, you cannot even imagine how crazy it is. If such winds comes in, you know.
No, I couldn't. Because like
years ago we had here in the mountains we had a storm that destroyed like huge areas in the Black Forest, and there the winds were up to like, let's say 100 miles or something like that. And that was already, I was inside, but it was insane, man. Yeah, I mean, can't even imagine how a real tornado feels, or a hurricane or something.
Yeah, Nashville has had tornadoes. We had some, like the week before COVID hit, or everything locked down, like we had a huge tornado problem here. And I don't know if you could hear that thunder that just hit. But yeah, so we're on the edge of a storm. I'm not sure if that's the hurricane itself or a storm out in front of it right now, but yeah. Oh, I was about to check the weather when you said hello, so I got distracted. Let me check that real quick. Okay, so this is the edge of Hurricane Ida, and 30-mile-per-hour breezes, but not anything stronger wind-wise. So we might have some lightning and whatnot, but yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Okay, I don't know. Sometimes push to talk fails if I switch windows. Did you hear any of that, Doc?
No.
Okay, no. I was saying 30-mile-per-hour wind, which is very manageable. But some lightning. So we'll see how quick it rolls in. But let's see. I've been streaming for just over 3 hours now anyway. So if I have to cut the stream due to electrical issues, that's fine.
Yeah, I was thinking when I was reading that big power outages were expected and so on. I thought, maybe no Joe stream.
Yeah. Well, I saw you were playing during the Twitch Raiders event on your UPS. So, because you had a power outage during that, didn't you?
Me? No.
Oh, I thought your power was out at one point because all your lights were off or something.
Internet issues, yeah, but not.
Oh, internet issues. Okay, I thought it was power issues. My bad.
A power outage pretty much never happens in Germany ever. Like very rarely. Like natural disasters here are normally not on the scale like in the US, like tornadoes or hurricanes and shit. That really does a lot of damage. I mean, we had severe floodings here recently with also quite a lot of, casualties and whatnot. It came quite unexpected. But that's not the usual drill. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, because y'all bury your power lines and stuff for the most part, right?
And we also have, the big lines are mostly overground and big poles too. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, lots of stuff is underground too.
Oh, dang it. Oh, come on. There it is.
Moving around in the US is basically deciding which natural disasters you can handle. Well, there's also places in the US that don't have natural disasters. I mean,
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, the further north you go, you don't get tornadoes as much, and you don't get, depending on where you are, you don't get as much flooding, but you do still get, like, blizzards and,
yeah.
Stuff like that. Dang it.
Yeah, and if you want to go to the sun in California, everything on fire at the moment.
Oh,
Crazy.
yeah. Those storms out there are, like, intense. That's one of those things, like, I was really strongly considering moving to Seattle, and, like, just the air problems in Washington State from those California firestorms are just terrifying.
I once was in California for the Minecraft Marathon during 3 years ago. Also, there was also quite a bunch of forest fires, and that was insane already. It's like, holy heck, how you gonna be here? It's like, smog everywhere, and it was exhausting. When I was back home then, I could feel it in my lungs, like only from that few days, I could really feel like, whoa, okay, this was... It's crazy. For Scar, right? I thought, they also had this crazy heat wave and fires then, where Scar is living, and for him it's especially tricky then with his breathing issues, anyways.
Yeah, that's no good.
I was like, damn, man. Yeah, exactly. Waterfall. Yeah, for Scar here, I posted some pictures of the air quality, and it was like very bad.
Dang it, skeleton. Ay, skeletons shooting at me. I'm just trying to work on my wall here. Okay. Let's get a look at how
That
this...
sword doesn't really pack a punch, Joe. Need
Yeah,
some
I know.
sharpness 5 on that.
I know, clearly. Yeah, because I got sharpness 3, looting 3. I mean, what do I usually kill? It's Enderman and the Enderman farm.
Yeah.
That's about it. So... yeah. Okay.
We bought a kitchen multi-machine. I'm really getting old. I was really happy about it, man.
So what are the different functions on it?
I can do everything, meat mincing and then chopping stuff and, like everything you would want to do with a kitchen helper machine thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, it was about time, for the little one, you want to prepare some fresh stuff from the garden, mince some carrots down, and then make some smoothies and everything.
Oh yeah, that's
We
great.
finally got one. For years we've been talking about we should get one of those multi-household helper machine thingies, but
Does it work as a
eventually,
blender? Like,
yeah, you can do everything with it. You can
Nice.
blend. You can, it has different attachments and stuff, and yeah, very over-engineered. It's by Bosch, German brand, So
Yeah, I've been meaning to buy a new blender at some point. Because, like, when I have people over, I like to be able to make margaritas. But since I haven't had anybody over, really, it's, like, no rush.
Yeah. You know, a good sign of a good kitchen machine is, like, we figured everything out without looking at manual ones.
Nice.
And then you know, okay, it's well done. It's straightforward. Nothing to screw up there. That's always a good sign. You can easily overcomplicate kitchen machines like that if you want to squeeze everything in, you know. I hope, you know, Karen was like, yeah, finally, I can make all these cakes. I hope it becomes a reality. I still doubt it.
It makes cakes, too? Is it... which part of the cake making does it make? The batter? Like, does it...
Nah, you make the dough with it easy and blah, 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 you know. It has this dough making setup thing, and then you just pour in the stuff, and it does all the, you know, ringing. I don't know how you call that. How do you call working dough?
Kneading dough.
Yeah, kneading, yeah.
Oh, that's
So,
cool. Yeah, my chat
see how it goes.
has been telling me to get a bread maker, so I could do a
That's
bread
also
and
cool,
circuses
man.
stream.
Yeah. Bread maker is also good, but technically you don't really need one. A good friend of mine constantly bakes bread, and he just does it in his stove, you know. I mean, it's great.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't really feel comfortable leaving the stove running in another room while I'm streaming. But like they want to be able to see the machine like on the webcam.
Yeah, for that it's then, yeah, okay, sure. If you want to do it fully on stream like that, of course.
Yeah, somebody suggested though I just put the dough in my rice cooker and put the rice cooker in the studio because apparently the rice cooker can bake bread. And I'm like,
I don't know, man.
maybe I mean, it's Teflon
Yeah.
in the inside, so what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, kind of makes sense. Sounds like a home fire, you know, in the making though.
Yeah, yeah.
don't
Well,
know,
that's
man.
why I've got it next to me and it's on camera, so we'll get that, you know, get that footage.
One of those countertop ovens, yeah, but then you need a proper one. You know, normally those countertop ovens are only good for, I don't know, warming something up or, you know, cheesing something, melting some cheese.
But
Like
they
for
are
bread,
great
you
for
need a
that.
nice-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss having a little toaster oven like that.
Yeah.
I just don't have the counter space for it, really.
Yeah, man, counter space is also a big issue, and shelf space in our kitchen here, man. I ordered some shelving that should actually arrive tomorrow, so I need to do some handyman stuff.
Well, that's exciting.
Well, Karen's brothers are also on fire always, you know, since the little one is here, they show up a lot and always want to be helpful. So I might just tell him to do that.
Yeah, which is fine until he messes up your walls, and then it's like, oh, I should have just done it myself.
No, both of them are really, you know, good handyman. Like, they actually, both of them built their own camping RVs recently.
Oh, that's cool.
It's super cool. They bought, you know, these Mercedes Sprinter style cars.
the
Like, it was
vans?
like, yeah,
Yeah, I've
15,
seen those.
20,000 used, right? And then completely custom built everything inside, and it looks like FSU, yeah, like professional, you know, really, really well done.
That's way cheaper than I'd expect you could get something
Dude,
like
these
that.
campers are, yeah, I mean, they cost 10 grand on top, you know, for the materials and get all the stuff done. But if you buy such camper vans, they are a multitude more expensive, like
Oh, yeah.
super expensive.
Yeah, I looked at those because I was like, you know, I don't want to do too much flying in the future. And like, as the mobile internet gets better, I could theoretically stream from anywhere. So like, maybe in the summer when my daughter's with the other side of the family, I could drive around the country and do my streams out of my, camper or whatever. And then I was like, oh, this is way too pricey. I should really invest in buying a house or a condo first.
dude, like for a proper camper, you can easily spend as much as for a smaller house.
Oh, absolutely.
Easy.
Yeah, it's shockingly expensive.
Yeah, and there's no limit
Oh no.
upwards. Yeah, but it's cool, Karen's parents, they're in pension now, or retired,
Hmm.
and they also got themselves a camper van, and they're cruising about everywhere, just chilling all over Europe, and yeah, really nice.
Yeah, because once
In the
you
U-
don't
in
really
the
have
US,
to. Oh,
right,
go
a
on.
lot of people do that too. When they're retired, they get a camping or mobile home of some
Mm-hmm.
sort and then travel. I mean, it's huge. You can travel for years in the US probably. And always see something new.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a very big thing with retirees. Because like the thing is, when you're working in the United States, we have so few vacation days that if you want to go
Yeah.
somewhere, you don't have time to drive there for vacation and enjoy being there. And it's such a big
Yeah.
country. From Nashville to get to like LA would be a several day drive.
Yeah.
And so if I've only got 2 weeks of vacation total or 10 days I could take off total, it's like, wow. Yeah, I'm going to fly to LA if I'm going out there, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks that you guys don't really have paid and much vacation.
Yeah.
Roughly here, I mean, if you're younger, it's a little bit less, but in average, you get around 30 days paid vacation. Everybody here. That's pretty decent. 1 month off, pretty much.
Yeah, that's one thing that is nice about being self-employed is that like once the pandemic's over, I'll have a lot more flexibility than I ever had to go
Yeah.
places and enjoy that sort of thing. Okay.
I wonder when it will finally catch on, or if ever it would catch on, that paid vacation in the US. It's in the end, it's a win-win. People then have paid vacation, go on vacation, and spend their money again. So for the economy, it's not really a loss. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. But for
It's
my
different thinking.
for my individual employer, they're like, well, we're not selling vacations, so we don't care.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right, now, right, when with the little one, I mean, Karen can take off work up to 3 years, and is
wow.
guaranteed to keep her job, and she's paid, not fully paid, but
Yeah, that is nothing like what we've got here, which is remarkably little.
Yeah, if a bit more of those policies would be applied in the United States, it would be pretty baller.
Yeah, I completely
Because-
agree.
Potential is massive in the United States, and I think it would be affordable. Probably would have to reduce military spending a little bit, but maybe this lesson with Afghanistan is maybe a turning point a little bit.
Yeah,
Less
there's
military spending.
Yeah, there's a whole thing where it's like there was a certain amount of money that our military was going to spend on training the Afghanistan military. And I say a certain amount of money. It was like something like $30 billion or something.
I think 9 billion it cost in total, alone the training.
No. What I'm
was-
talking
that
about
was
is like
really-
the amount that they had allocated for the next few years. The money they haven't spent yet, right?
Okay.
And so there's this question. So the Department of Defense is like, okay, well, we'll just spend this on something else. And some of the senators and congressmen are like, maybe if the military has an extra $30 billion over the next few years, we should talk about spending it not with the Department of Defense.
Yeah.
Let's workshop this a little bit, folks.
Yeah.
If we have
Yeah,
some
but
extra
it's
money.
tough. Those allocation battles are always really tough in the US, and if something is allocated to military budget, then normally, it stays. It's hard to get it back.
Yep.
Now we see. Maybe at the moment the spending is extremely high, like 600-700 billion a year. That's, half of it would probably do as well. Then with the rest, you could fund some decent paid vacation with that.
I would very much enjoy that.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
maybe. maybe one day.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in any rush to be applying for for family medical leave again.
Yeah.
But it would be nice if there were some paternity benefits out there, should I ever choose that, or for the people I know who would love to have kids but can't necessarily afford it yet. It's like
One of many reasons my husband and I, when I have kids, we can't afford to pay daycare and paying bills while both working. Yeah, daycare is also relatively expensive here in Germany, but nothing, I guess, in comparison to the US. There's limits how much it can cost, but of course, there's also private, super mega kindergartens. Then they can be very expensive. But we were just looking at those numbers, and kids can go when they're roughly about a year or 1.5 years old, and then it'll cost you for full daycare roughly $500-600 a month.
Oh yeah, that's
But
that's like a third to a half what we paid for our
Yeah,
daughter.
that would be with but food included, and
Yeah.
5 days a week.
Yeah,
So,
food was included, but still, it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I mean, there's some extra cost. I don't know, kids, they go on a field trip, and do stuff and this and that. But yeah, the basic cost. Somebody's saying it's hard to take money away from the guys with the guns. True, yeah. The military probably has good arguments in the end, yeah. We get 100 hours of state-funded nursery per month, and you have to pay extra for more. All right.
That's nice.
We
Wait,
paid
100 hours though is
150
okay.
for-
So if a working week is 40 hours, so if you're working a full-time job or something, you are still paying something.
Yeah. We paid 150 a month for 2 kids. What? Where are you
What
from?
country was that? Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
amazing. Is that like New Zealand or something? Somewhere, some delightful paradise? What is their immigration policy? How much do they hate Americans?
Sweden. Yeah. Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Sweden. It's really good for kids there. But yeah, taxes are fairly high, but not that much higher as in Germany. But they, invested well.
Yeah, and that's the thing with stuff like that is it's like, well, you're going to be paying for it out of your taxes. It's like, well, I'm paying for it now as a, or maybe not now, but like, I was spending for the first 2 years my daughter was in daycare. I think it was like something like $1,300 to $1,400 a month. And then as she got older, it dropped to $1,200 a month.
That's so much, man.
Because like the teacher ratio is different as the kids get older. But yeah, like there was just a huge demand for daycare in Nashville. We just didn't have enough of them built or
Yeah,
something.
here is the same though. There's limited space and huge demand, but
Huge
you are
waiting lists.
guaranteed by law. You guaranteed a spot somewhere close by. So yeah, eventually you get one. But even if the law says it has to be like that, if there's not enough, what you gonna do?
Yeah, they can't magically create extra daycares. That's not what the legal system does. But yeah, one thing we ran into too is as traffic got worse in Nashville, as the city grew, a bunch of the daycares that are further out of town had to start serving the kids dinner because it was impossible for the parents to leave work at 5 o'clock and get there by 6:30. It's just like, oh my gosh, we need trains, we need better everything. Boy.
The money would be there in the US. It's just weird how sometimes spent here too, though. We're wasting money for the most ridiculous crap. We have every year, it's called das Schwarzbuch.
What's
It is
that?
pretty much, when financial oversight checks where money was wasted in the government. And bro, you better don't read it. That's the most ludicrous stuff. Yeah.
Okay, you're scratching your beard in such a way that sounds exactly like a creeper hiss, and it really startles me. I should be used to that from Scar's soundboard by now, but I'm not.
What, does Scar have a soundboard?
Oh, Scar has a soundboard app now, so he can
Oh,
just make
God.
creeper hisses whenever he wants
Oh god.
and pipe it in. And so he's got a creeper mask and a green outfit he runs around in on the server sometimes late at night.
Wow.
Yeah, you're usually probably already in bed or not awake yet when he's doing it.
Thank God.
But yeah, he gets a lot of fun out of that.
Wait, so every year they compile a list of dumb spending in the government, yeah, but not the government, that's an independent agency, right? But it's an official, it then gets also brought up in the parliament and so on.
Gotcha.
And here and there are even consequences, you know, not often, but sometimes if some completely ludicrous spending is found out, somebody might get replaced or voted, you know, or has to retire.
Well, that's something at least.
There's some classics in there, you know, once they spent like 80 million or so, or 180 million to build a bridge that actually led to nowhere.
Oh yeah.
You know, other crazy stuff. Or when we tried to introduce, you know, like it's how do you call that, a toll for roads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Right.
toll bridge or toll roads.
And then, you know, the European Union already warned us this is not going to be legal because it only was meant for people driving through Germany, but not for the Germans.
Oh.
We spent billions for it. And then European Union said, yeah, no, you can't really do that. That's illegal.
You either
That
have to
was,
charge everybody or nobody.
That was a nice one. And the guy that's messed that up and spent billions for that is still our Minister of Transportation, so there's that.
Yeah, of course. So, yeah, so if somebody... Is it that they would be allowed to make the bridge a toll bridge if they charged everyone the same and didn't give German citizens a discount? Like, at that point, why
There
not
is
just
a toll
say...
system, you know, if you drive with trucks through Germany, every truck has to pay if you drive on the highways because trucks do the most damage. So that is for everyone, but then they wanted to introduce it for cars too. Pretty much all of our European neighbors have a system like that. France, Switzerland, Austria, whenever, if you want to use highways, Autobahn, you got to pay either yearly or, you know, per mile or whatever. And it's not really a thing here, so we wanted to introduce it, but as there's the super huge car driver and automotive lobby, you know, they didn't dare to say, okay, it's for everyone. And then are we paying so much insurance and tax already? No, we don't do that. And then, okay, then only for the people that transit through Germany. So then obviously that is against the equal, you know, free traveling. You know, it's got to be equal in Europe. You can't just say, okay, everybody else pays, but not the Germans. Stupid idea. Everybody was saying, yeah, that's not gonna fly. Why? And he was like, no, we'll do that. Keeps on pushing and spent billions and billions building up the software for it already and whatnot.
Jeez.
And everybody told him, bro, that's not gonna fly. But yeah, no consequences for him, pretty much. Yeah, stupid.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Yeah, it makes sense to have, you know, like Germany here, the way we're positioned, a lot of the transit for freight goes through Germany, right? Lots of stuff arrives, for example, in the Netherlands, and then everything that goes towards east or towards Italy or wherever, everything goes through Germany. So we thought, okay, pretty good idea to maintain our roads. We should charge people for it. But for some reason, the car lobby fought it, and yeah, now nobody pays, and tons of money was wasted. Well done.
Jeez. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to. Yeah, this
Well, no
wall is just gonna take me
consequence
days.
for him so far. Elections pretty soon. Yeah, I mean, they will be voted out. He's part of Merkel's party. Merkel is retiring. We have big elections in Germany in September.
Mm-hmm.
New chancellor is getting voted and stuff. So yeah, it'll probably be voted out. But at least for 8 years he could chill.
So do you see a viable path for succession for Merkel?
At the moment we have, let's say, 3 parties that are hovering around the 20% mark, and Social Democrats a little bit ahead with around 25-ish with the last polls. So we most likely will end up with a government that is a mix between Social Democrats and Green Party with another coalition partner. It will definitely not be Merkel's party, the Conservatives, because Merkel was so powerful. Behind her, nobody really positioned themselves to be successor. And everybody wants a change done with the conservative reign in a way. And German conservative is not Republican conservative, right? It would be, let's say, central Democrats or something like that. That would be German conservatives in relation. A little bit more right, but not, yeah. But still, people want to change, and also especially when it comes to environment and so on. So Green Party is definitely gonna do well. They had good chances to win chancellorship, but then they had some small scandals in their ranks, and that threw them back. At the moment, looks like they will not make it. I wanted to have a Green chancellor, but Green Party are environmentalists, like hardcore, but not crazy. Like real politics with a focus on trying to fix the planet.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. We don't really have a strong Green Party here in the United States, unfortunately.
Just the 2. But in the end, there's also a lot of variance within the party ranks. There's the rhinos, right? And then there's the Tea Party movement, and in Germany, that's the only difference. In Germany, all these smaller interest groups are just a bit split up.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that's kind of weird about the United States politics is you have all these different silos that are meeting under 2 different party banners, but those different silos don't necessarily have much in common with each other except that they're the same party. And yeah, like seeing one wing of the Republican Party complaining about, oh, these people are Republicans in name only. It's like, well, they're voting for the same candidates as you, and that has a value, and maybe don't alienate them. I don't know. Like, do what you want.
It's to more compromise, That's definitely, you can see that in politics, there is more will to make compromise between party lines, because everybody knows, you will always need compromise. Always. Every parliament, also the state governments and so on, are all coalition governments. Not one party. Like in very, very rare cases, it happens that this one party gets more than 50%. Like almost never. So it's always, you have to make some compromise. So you cannot be so hostile. Sure, it's hostile too, right? It's a competition and whatnot, but not like this really us versus them thing. That's definitely something that's different in US politics. Very separated, like rarely see compromise. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. A lot of people are asking about the face camera. They're just coming in. People are excited because you're here, Doc. And so people who wouldn't normally watch the stream are like, what's up with the camera? Just so you all know, the camera gets bigger every time we hit a tipping milestone. We are currently $15 away from the next expansion milestone. 14. I can read an abacus. And tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So if you don't like the face camera size, wait a while or do something about it. It's your choice. Okay.
Yeah, of course. Moving a bit further to the right, I mean, with Trump and so on, definitely still has a firm grip in the Republican Party. Surprisingly, I thought when he gets voted out, the Republican Party will be happy to get rid of him, But seems not. We shall see how the election goes here in Germany. Always kind of important in Europe because, powerful country within Europe, and it's always kind of important what the vote outcome is.
How many months off did you say that was? Is that pretty soon?
This next month, yeah, I already got my mail-in voting thing.
That's cool. Yeah, we don't really push mail-in voting too much in my part of the country. So I've been going to, elementary school gymnasiums and things like that to vote.
Yeah, I've always done mail-in voting. I don't know, you can just let your city council know that you're a mail-in voting guy, and then you just send you the thing automatically. You don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, I don't know. I like
you
taking
just-
my kid there to show her, but also I need to acknowledge a tip real quick. Thank you to Robin for the 12, who says, I'm fine with the camera size, but I do what I'm told. Loving the stream, Joe and Doc. So thank you very much, Robin. That's going to put us 2 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. Yeah, I'm pleased that the storm hasn't actually killed my power, because I have so much work to do on this stupidly large wall.
I don't know. I always did the mail-in stuff with the voting. Is just practical.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Hey, we just got a tip for 20 from Incredimike. Thank you. Who says, I don't like this camera size. Expand, Joe. So, boom. Putting that there. There we go. It's time to expand. Joe. We're into T. Joe Eckhillsberg size now, lowering the opacity to 50%.
Yeah, normally there is
2 away from the next
I don't think
expansion.
since after the war, since Germany had their
Then we got
elections and
12
stuff,
from
there
Lorena.
was always a
Thank you, Lorena.
result.
Boom.
No, there was not a. Yeah, there's always a coalition to be found.
Expand. And we're going to lower the opacity now to 42%. So we just got a tip from Lorena, who thanks us for the brilliant conversation, Doc, and mentions you by name. So look at you.
Thank you.
And we just got 14 from Jeffrey, who says, level the streams, content's always A+. Crow Hills. And we're going to lower the opacity now to 32%. So there we go.
It's definitely big shoes to fill,
And that
Malke
puts us
was
16 away.
here in Germany for 16 years now, chancellor. And foreign politics, she did a pretty decent job. So yeah, let's see.
Okay, I'm back from acknowledging all those tips. Thank you for your patience, Doc.
No worries.
Well, apparently people
disguise.
just didn't know they could make the camera go easier to see through. So now we have solved that problem. Oh, I need to turn off the ring light too, because once it gets this big, nobody needs that big circular glare.
In disguise, the simplest way to vote is then, I also don't like to go into all these details with politics. That's why I generally always vote Green Party, because I just like the big picture. When it comes to these nitty-gritty daily politics things, man, it changes on a daily basis pretty much. So, but, I just look for the general direction, and then it's pretty much easy call.
That makes sense.
Technically, as a self-employed person, I should vote for Liberal Party, but yeah.
See, in the United States, both parties are pretty bad for self-employed small businesses. Like, they both claim they're looking out for small businesses, but they're not. It's the big businesses that get looked out for.
Yeah.
So
that's
I
the
don't
same thing
vote
with the
along
Liberals
business
here,
interest
too.
lines anyway. I just,
Yeah, nah,
other issues motivate
Yeah,
me
nah,
more.
Makes no sense.
Okay.
Both US parties are corporate parties. Yeah, well, as the whole, campaigning is such an expensive thing. Both parties in the US definitely are really just depending on a lot of cash flow, and that makes it vulnerable to, bad stuff that comes with the money, right? Lobbyism and so on. We have that here too, though. Don't you think it's only, the US politics is always often in focus, but all over the world there's not so great stuff going on in politics.
Yeah, people are asking why I always remove the top leaf block. I don't know, just habit. I'm just mining upward already until I stop breaking things.
Yeah, legal bribery, pretty much. Yeah. that even is a thing, right? Like that companies can donate to politicians. That is even allowed is absolutely absurd.
Yeah, it's corporate freedom of speech. I'm very, very displeased about that.
Yeah.
Ms. Rowe, raiding with a party of 422. Welcome, Ms. Rowe Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, along with my friend Doc M77. We are playing here on the HermitCraft server together. I am currently working on building in HermitCraft a castle known as Castle Hohenzollern, which is actually from Germany. Doc, have you actually been there?
Well, Hohenzollern is one of the old royal bloodlines in Germany. So they have several castles all over the place, everywhere.
Yeah, I was just holding up for the stream a papercraft model of the castle we're working on. My friend Cleo and I are working on this project together, and we've also been building papercraft models of the castle as we go. Doc, have you ever done that where you build a model of something in real life that you're going to try to build in Minecraft? Because this is our first time.
Well, my tomato plantation is fairly automated.
Did you build a automated tomato plantation in real life first?
Yeah, man. It's nice.
Based on your backyard one?
Yeah. No zero ticking, though.
Mm-hmm.
But bone meal is in play.
There you go.
No, I'm not streaming T6 at the moment.
But yeah, welcome, Ms. Rowe Raiders. Yeah, for folks who are not familiar with HermitCraft, it is a invite-only vanilla SMP server where we pride ourselves on kind of just being a bunch of weirdos making our own kind of art and to some degree staying out of each other's way creatively while also constantly being in each other's way obnoxiously. Is that fair, Doc?
What?
Okay, yeah, maybe I was too fast talking there. Yeah, we're always getting in each
Okay.
other's hair, but for the most part, we all kind of build our own things. It's no real structure. It's very loose. It's a bunch of artists making art, you know?
I mean, the most famous castle in Germany is Schloss Neuschwanstein of King Louis of Bavaria. You know, that's pretty much what the Disney castles are modeled after.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's plenty of, like here in my city, there's also, most cities have a city castle if it was not bombed at some point. Yeah. In Hohenzollern, as I said, there were a powerful royal bloodline in Germany who also were Kaiser at some point. And they have castles all over the place, and yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, we chose this castle partially because we could use Blackstone, or not Blackstone, the deep slate tile for the roof and have it look pretty cool. So I'm excited about messing with some of the new blocks. Okay. Let's see here.
Zucchini harvest is going nuts. It was alright this year, but you know, we had a pretty rainy summer. It was the most rainy summer in 10 years. And
Oh, wow.
it was just too wet for most stuff. Like my tomatoes are doing fine. I'm still harvesting quite a bunch, but I would need a few more days of sun now. But yeah, it's been raining and raining. Yeah.
So I'm using gravity blocks to mark out, since the wall kind of comes out one block halfway down it, I'm dropping gravity blocks off the side to figure out where I need to build from the bottom up. It's not a perfect system, but it does work pretty okay. When I don't just fall off. Womp womp. Okay. Thanks, Ms. Rowe. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you are. Appreciate the raid.
I mean, it was always way too hot over the past years in the summers here, so, you know, it's good, a bit of rain, but yeah, this was definitely not a good summer here. Maybe one more sunny week, huh? That would be great. It was such a lousy summer. Everybody locked in, banking on the summer to do some stuff, and then it was really shitty weather like most of this summer.
I'm just slowly moving over this way, dropping those gravity blocks, and trying not to double them up too often. So sorry if I'm not being super talkative, but I'm also like, I don't want to fall off this ledge. Hey, Alex C., thank you for tipping 3. That is going to put us 13 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay.
All right, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. It's midnight here almost.
Yeah, that's
catch
fair.
some sleep. The little one gonna be awake latest at 6.
Whoa. Yeah, no, definitely. Hope you have a wonderful evening. I'm so glad that we got to hang out a little bit, Doc. This was fun.
Indeed. Alrighty. Have a good stream. Later.
Thanks, Doc. Bye.
Oh wait, I have you in group here. I'm so confused still by this.
Yeah, I know. It's a new thing. I believe in you.
Later.
Bye. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to have to start working on dinner soon, too. I can't just stream indefinitely, especially when I start getting to the point where I'm so hungry I'm jumping off cliffs. Why am I still pushing to talk in-game? Let's jump out of that voice group, because that doesn't matter. Now, okay. So, Yeah, when I'm looking at the folks available, most of the people I know don't normally stream at this time. Normally I would raid one of the Hermits after the because usually somebody would be playing at this point, but nobody none of my Hermit friends are streaming right now. So I was like, well, if I just stream for a little while longer, eventually somebody will go live, but they haven't yet. So I kind of want to raid Kendrasite, but I raided him this morning, and I feel weird raiding the same person twice. Yeah, do I mean I can't stream nonstop? Could I raid Jono? What's Jono's Twitch account? I don't know his Twitch name. Is it just Jono? Is it? Oh, it's Jono Smithers. Yeah, we'll go ahead and raid him. That's Rendog's brother. He looks like he is working on music for Grian and Mumbo right now, so we're gonna go ahead and raid him. Awesome. Thanks y'all for the heads up on that, because I should have been following him a long time ago. I didn't realize he was on Twitch. So anyway, thank y'all so much for joining me. Sorry, Mizro Raiders, that you kind of came at the tail end of the stream, but I hope you have a wonderful evening. I gotta go make some food for me and my kid. So when you get there, say howdy, y'all. Joe Hills Raid here. And until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Do. Raid now. Stop stream.